Mercury retrograde for you, right? Duh. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. You know, I got keeping track with, making sure my family's okay. That comes first, folks. For sure, for sure. All right. Okay. We got the live going back up. Welcome back, everybody. Yep, yep, yep. Can y'all hear me, though? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, so we just got to deal with whatever happens. You know what I'm saying over here? Yes, we got to, sometimes, we get a little bump in the tracks. The tracks come up a little bit, the ground moves, so. Or we got to take a detour. It's all right, it's all good. But it's nice when, your family calls and lets you know what's going on with them. So they can definitely get the prayers. All right, let's see if we get some people back in the room. Hopefully. Yeah. We got kids over here just dying to be in my lap. What's going on? They think they're special too. You know the difference between creatures and us? Of course, we are creatures too. They don't have arms. We do. That's what makes the difference. Can you hear me, Fiona? All right. All right. I cannot wait till I can get it where it automatically answers y'all. All right, so we got 9 viewers in here. We're getting more in here. I'm not going to go till y'all can hear me. Just waiting. I'm doing good. Can you hear me, Tim? We've been having some technical difficulties. Oh, good. All right, because I don't want to start, That's like talking on deaf ears. Truthfully. See, I told you I had a sense of humor. All right, I'm going to recap a little bit, all right? Wish You Were Here was about, living the same old mundane life from Pink Floyd, right? And then we've got, you guys are wanting to develop, your desires, your dreams, your wishes. And a lot of it you got to keep a secret because why? Because other people don't see our vision, may not want us to go to our vision because they're afraid of being left behind because of the negative things that we've been taught. Okay? So therefore, they don't realize, why don't you come along with us and enjoy it? Don't sabotage it. Enjoy it with us. Maybe when you want to be something, you want to be around success, then you go hang around with success. You learn it from somebody who does know it. Hope y'all can't hear. I had to close the door outside because, all the noise now. The guy's working and he does furniture and he works from a little bitty place, a little shed, okay, with a tarp, and he makes and restores things. All right, so you've got the secrets and you were working with your shadow side. You're limiting thinking, all right, basically in a nutshell. And then you're trying to get, hey, Coco, no. Jeez, man. You still an alcoholic? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, baby. That's something you got to work on. Okay? You got to figure out why you do that. You know, what are you trying to hold on to? What are you trying to not let go of? And obviously, it must be pain, right? Why are you holding on to it? Just saying. I've worked with enough people, and I wrote a paper that gave them about 15 more percent of success of recovery. Okay? Yes. But you know what he is saying though? He will always be that because it was a part of him. But Tim, you got to know what's making you do that. That's not, you know, if it's hurting you, it's not your friend anymore. You know, it was when you needed it. What'd you say, baby? What'd you say? Welcome back, Mr. Pastor. I love it. I love it. We have a lot of good pastors out there that want people to know the truth. You are connecting, T. You know, yes, chaplain. Thank you so much. And I could always use a prayer too. And for family members who are suffering from cancer. Hmm. Yes. Well, if you're Catholic by chance, I can understand why you drink. They drink for every reason. I come from a Catholic family. Hmm. Yeah, you can listen if you like. You're more than welcome to comment sometimes. You might be able to enlighten others as well because you have a lot of experience through a lot of things. And we're glad to have you. Yep, because you're real, bro. You're real. He's not Catholic. Absolutely not. I like it. All right. So now you are working with your limiting thoughts and feelings, right? So you're not even gonna entertain it, no matter where it's coming from, because now you realize that whatever you've been doing isn't working anymore. And sometimes even when we do reach a success, sometimes it reaches a plateau. So then we have to figure out which direction we want to go and what are we holding on to that's not serving us to where we can't expand. Is it our personal fear, which would be of something you've never done before, you know, not, you know, knowing which way to go. So that's when you got to quiet your mind and meditate and figure out what it is that you're not wanting to change and why, right? Hello, Kaylin. Welcome back, baby. Okay, so then at the same time, water signs, you want equanimity, you know, equal reciprocity, being around people who are of that like mindset, okay? Because where you've been, there's no growth, there's no change at all. There's no towers, there's no justice in being stuck for you. You are responsible for your dreams, you are responsible for your soul, your spirit. Without those, you can't rule your surroundings and you can't control what's here. Nope, it's not measly. That's quite a bit, actually. It's a good start. What was his name? I don't know if it was Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. He was a billionaire and he left each one of his kids only $1 million and he gave the rest wherever for research or for charity. He said, if you can't do something with $1 million, I don't know what to tell you. You ain't going to be able to keep it. When there's a lot of us that start from our own homes, our own kitchens, our own studios, we bring it up out of the mud and it doesn't cost more than what we already does. It just cost you some imagination, patience, self-kindness, compassion for others. Okay? No. So first of all, you got to figure out what you're going to spend $1 million on. You don't dictate the universe how it's going to come. You let that happen. And what are you going to do with the $1 million when you get it? Okay. You know, I said one time I wanted to go to Tahiti. And somebody says sarcastically, well, everybody wants $1 million. They want to win. No, this is what they said. I want to win the lottery. Okay. Well, you got to play and you got to know that you're going to win. But he limited himself to only getting that from the lottery. See where I'm going with this? If I say I want to go to Tahiti, I don't tell the world how I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it whether I shop, somebody gives me a gift, however it is. Hello? All you got to imagine yourself is, okay, you want to pretend, write yourself a check for $1 million. Put it in your wallet. Forget about it. Okay? But you get reminded of it, that you could actually write yourself a check, right? If I say I want to go to Tahiti, okay, if I get the $1 million, I can go to Tahiti. All I'm worried about is getting to Tahiti. I don't care how I get there, as long as it's first class. So now I'm saying I would like to be first class. Yeah, well, Tim, some people aren't in that job for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? But there are people who take the call. There's many opportunities to accept the call to help others when there's not enough jobs out there. Supposedly. Jobs are not guaranteed. Man or woman, what do you mean man or woman? That's, very simplistic. What is your question? Soupy, you just put man or woman. What is the rest of the question? See, if you don't learn how to speak and ask the right questions, you ain't going to get the right answer. What difference does it make whether I'm a woman or a man? If I'm a woman, you're not going to watch me unless I'm a man? Well, you're limiting yourself. Sorry. See, you're the reason why you ain't going nowhere in life, because you're focused on the wrong things. And if you're looking at me as a woman, I'm not here to date you. I'm already taken. I am a female. If you can't see that, something's wrong here. But it doesn't say I have to wear all these skimpy clothes to prove that I'm a woman, dude. I mean, this is not why we're here. I've got these, but if I was a cross-dresser, I could, or what do you call those, a sex changer, it wouldn't matter now, would it? I could come at y'all, I don't even have to cuss to explain. You guys, yes, go ahead, Auntie. I'm serious. I'm not here. I'm here to give a message, okay? And I'm wearing what makes me comfortable and what I like. Okay, I've got clothes in my storage that are expensive. Okay, that's not who I am. I know millionaires that live out of a garage because they don't want to be bothered with people. Gimme, 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 instead of listen how to get it. Okay, well then straighten up, Soupy. I'm not upset. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand. I'm not upset. Okay? I'm just trying to let you know where your mind's at. You're focusing on the wrong stuff. If you don't have something to give to something, then just stand back and do nothing. If you want to learn something and you don't know anything about it, then sit there and listen a little bit till you get caught up. I'm not going to prove anything to you. I don't have to. You don't matter to me. You want one of those? Go to the Tinder Swindlers channel, okay? Really? I can see why your life is, that's all you got on your mind? I can see what your life's going to be like, especially when you get older. You got two bed cells and a spare keyed up in there. And a lot of dust, bro. Shoot. Y'all are the reason why nothing gets done. Really. If it came down to survival, dude, you'd be left behind. And they would take you out. You'd be disowned, whatever. Seriously. Because you ain't nothing but a problem. A distraction. You're the reason why we have all these issues in the world. Because you're focused on the wrong thing. Okay? I am the female version, professional, female, nice lady version of Tyler. Get my drift? I can literally make you cry. As a grown man, you'll be down on your knees begging me to be quiet. And if you was in my church, you'd be out the door. Until you come back with the zipped lip. Do it again, you're out. That's it. So if you want to play with the little girls or look at them, go to the corner, get you some magazines, go buy you some videos or whatever you need. It ain't here. This is a class. And I can see how well you did in high school, grade school, and elementary. I wouldn't even send you down and waste the principal's time. I'd tell you to go home. And then your parents can come talk to me, okay? That's it. I mean, I'm old school. It worked back then. All right, let's get back to it. You're out of my sight, out of my mind, unless you change your attitude. Okay, we got burn to cure. We're starting back off with the crows. You're a Cheez-It, buddy. And I use them, I crush them up, and I put them on my pork chops and my chicken. I'm the cheese. I'm the teacher in here. All right. Medea, awesome. Yeah, you got that. I like that. All right. All right. So we've got, getting back to it, we have the equanimity, the tower. Things are stagnant. You're not wanting to move. And you guys have the passion, even though the fire signs do. But you, and we've got a lot of fire here, so I'm incorporating that into that water, right? The emotional. So you've got that brilliant idea, and you got that heart and soul into it. So now you're wanting to change your life now, which is great. And hopefully, if they can't get on track, then you know where to go. You go where you get the support, the ideas of how to get to your destination, all right? So then we've got the 6 of Earth, which is in reverse. And we already know that sometimes things aren't as fair, right? Because, you know, it's a little balanced. Sometimes something's given more here and given more there. Switch your perspective. Sometimes while we're waiting for this to come into fruition over here, then we go work on some other fires over here. So it's your perspective here. Because we already know that things ain't always balanced, right? So that's what we're wanting. We're wanting to get that equal balance. And that's what 6 is about balance. Okay. And then you've got this soldier of fire here, which is underneath the 5 of swords, okay? Which is all about thinking, thought. And then you've got this fire, which is messages. So now you're coming up with these, you're renewed, you're rebirth. You've got a young mind now again. You've got a young heart again. And that's how things manifest, is if we have the motivation and the forgive me for stuttering, that's who I am. So suck it up, Buttercup. Okay, so we've got these ideas. We've got the heart of child. A kid doesn't know how they're going to get something. They just know they have the dream and this is what they want. It comes. Does it always come? No, because why? The energy around them. But they, like, you know, if you grew up poor, that should motivate you to do better, want better. For yourself and your family. If they couldn't do it for whatever reason, somebody will. That's why they call us the black sheep, because we're not going to stay in that rut. We have kids have a innate want to learn, to touch, period. So you got to have the heart like that, the motivation, the spirit, the passion, the love, right? All right. So now we've got the soldier of treading water over here. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts treading water. All right. So you've been treading water. Thank you, Spirit, getting me back on track. Okay, so we got, this is kind of like the, I would say, I kind of call them the knights in a way, right? But he's always the one that will make it through. He has the motivation, he has the fortitude and the stick-to-itness. He also is very strategic, right? I like it, but he always finishes, all right? And he's always not so serious, but he sometimes overthinks. That's where those 5 of Swords came from. And you don't want to overthink it, but you want to be the chess player. And then we got Calliope. She was the poet, the creator. She was, she wrote things. She created things. And she made a difference in the world. She cared about the world. Okay? And then we've got Charity. So you don't want to be a charity case. Believe it or not, when, some of these entities say, well, we're going to give you this, but they keep you stuck. You can't move. You can't be rehabilitated. They keep you bound. So I would rather give that up and go my own way and take my chances, because living like this ain't it. So I'm not going to stay limited. Look at J.K. Rowling, who wrote, the Harry Potter series. Do you understand? Look at all the people that have come out of the poor standards that some people were, to live. So you got me treading water. Well, some people can walk on that water. They can get a kayak, skis, stilts, whatever. Maybe a boat. All right. And then we've got the waning, waxing moon. You just sitting there with your little secrets, young at heart, just sitting there, yeah, okay, I'm just going to wait till the time is right. It will come to pass. I'm going to put my intentions out there, and there we go. All right. So now let's see what the musicians are got to say. The stars. And that's what people want you to do, is tread water. Because you got me treading water. You're sitting here telling me to take you to the other side, and you're the one putting the holes in the boat. So you got me treading water, and you're the one to put the holes in the boat. Seriously. That's what I say the word problem. Problems are caused by other people and by themselves. Those can't be fixed. So when you tell me the word problem, I'm running. Everybody else will too. So if you say issue, then you're going to get all the help you need. Because everybody wants to use what they know. They want to teach it. They want to pass it down. But the problem is we got people out there that don't want to learn. They don't want anybody else to learn either. And they put a wrench in it. Prodigal son, yes. Beggar's Banquet, the Rolling Stones. Yeah, they want to live like that. Yeah, and then say, can you help me? Can you help me? Now, some people you should help because they are trying to help themselves. But there's people that just want to live like that. They want you to live like that. Seriously. And then they'll treat your bathroom that's really nice like that too, by the way. All right. That's Fiona's friend. The toilet guy's in here, Fiona. Where's she at? Toilet guy's trying to talk to you, Fiona. Forgive me, Fiona. Forgive me. But it was a good laugh. It made me feel good. Didn't it make y'all feel good? Hey, man, you know, if I had a funky house, I swear I would let my grandkid come over, put his hands in paint, and put it all over the bathroom. Seriously, I would. Seriously. Do you know how much it costs now to have a painted toilet for somebody? Seriously, it's expensive. See what creativity, imagination can go do for you? These people are literally making paintings out of toilets, bro. Y'all go. Fiona, don't give him no ideas, Fiona. He'll start selling toilets. And then he'll say, see, I was listening. I got money. Come check out my toilet. And now I swear I'm going to get me one in my new house. I'm going to paint me a toilet, and I'm going to take a picture of it and put it in the community section. Yes, he did. He did. It was in the plane. He had gold fixtures and, you know, the gold sink and the toilet, man. His bathroom was really nice. It had a lot. It looked like a disco ball up in there. It was awesome. All right, let's see what we got from our stars, guys. People that followed their dreams. Shakira. Yes, I love Shakira. She's beautiful. Okay, here we go. Yeah, his life was hard because he was financially abused. Okay? Dozed by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dozed. Okay, so we got Shakira. Perspective, all right? Don't dream about the sunset at midday. Why shouldn't we always dream about the sun, seeing a sunset? That means a new day is dawning, a new beginning, a new rebirth. And every time you wake up to see the sun is another day you're here. What are you going to do with that day? I am beautiful, no matter what they say, right? Because she knew it. She knew her soul. You don't think that song, she went through things like we go through here on this show? Yes. And all those people that are like that, believe it, have had it done to them. They just think, well, you can't beat them, join them. No. All right. The toxicity. Know your rights. Does you know what that means? I was told I had no rights and my needs didn't matter. Doesn't matter what my color is, my sex, my creed, or my religion. That's the lowest. And when you help people all the time and you call for help and they leave you stranded, they take from you and then they leave you stranded. Believe me, I remember that. And that doesn't matter which entity it is. And then they wonder, hey, we can't believe you made it. Well, I know who's got my back. I do, for one. I got my own back. So there it goes. So it's not always nice to be around people all the time. If I'm not worth something, then how come you keep asking me for stuff? Or you keep asking me for this? I know my worth. It's called that is called a codependency on somebody. You're not willing to do for yourself. Learn for yourself. All right. Your rights is to live a good life, to give to life. God breathed the life into you. You have a right. You have a right to be a free thinker. You have a right to follow your dreams. You have a right to eat. You have a right to have a roof over your head. All right, music, stay in tune. Travel is the most effective antidote to indifference. So if you stay in that little small town, you never get out. You'll never see anything. It's like the allegory of the cave. Somebody comes back and tells you what's going on in the world. And you don't want to go out and see it. All right. We got that. So now we're going to pull y'all a little bit of love, and then we're going to get y'all an angel card, and we'll get started with the water signs. Hello, love with light. Y'all go check them out. Y'all go check out Mojo and Tamzy Faye. I like their energy, and they're good people. They both are loving energy, and it's pure. It's not tainted. No, baby, I'm showing you can have more than one sign in your chart, baby. I was just showing you where the creation and the inspiration of the fire sign and the passion gives your desires a boost. Okay, we are on water signs. This is the overall message, overall connected energy that ties them all together. All right. All right. So we got, oh, look at this. Beautiful. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And that includes your relationship with yourself and the universe, or whoever you call your creator, and other people. When you can have that, you will have it all, and you will only be around people who give that to you. I used to love doing the things for my family, right? Now I love doing it for people. I used to love giving to people. Now I love to give to people who give back to me. I can accept it. All right. Little lie. I can't make love to me. I can't make you love me by Bonnie Raitt. And that's right. You cannot make someone love you the way you want to. That means you can't beat them. You can't berate them. You can't yell at them. You can't isolate them. You can't do any of that. Why? Because everybody's love is like a fingerprint. You have to learn their way of loving and see if you can accept it. Don't patronize. I can't make you love me if you don't. Can't make your heart beat. Okay, you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, these final hours. That's God telling you. God's laying his heart down to you. Why can't you love him back? And he is about creating. He's about loving others, not destroying everything. Make you love me. If you don't. Believe me, I can't make people love me, and I'm not going to keep doing everything I can to prove how much you should love me back. If you don't, you don't. I don't need to waste my time. Like, if I close my eyes, then I won't see of you don't feel. So if I close my eyes off and pretend that I don't see that you treat me like crap and that you don't appreciate it, you don't want it. It's kind of like, let me, what can I do to make it better? Okay, hold on. How do I say this, Spirit? I won't give up this fight. I'm trying to listen to both. Okay, how can I make you feel better for treating me bad? That's like not realizing it, not understanding that not everybody's gonna love you the way you want to. So I learned that in my family. It was a valuable lesson. Everybody's love is different. How they learned, what they experienced is different. And it changes over time. There's different kinds of love, though. Okay, peace. That's K Lorraine. Angel K Lorraine. All right, let me find my book. And all these things that I'm doing right here, it is in the Bible and all the other books. It's all coming out now. And I've known about this for years, okay? That's all the elite, the higher ups know how this works. They just don't want us to do it. Why not? Why? How is it that y'all should feel bad about yourselves? Greedy, not sharing, blah, blah. But people have a way of doing what they want to do. Because there's people that preserve that. They won't stand for that. Okay, so here it is, babies. Peace. That's what this means. What is peace? Do your homework. What is peace? Do a little research. It ain't that hard. What does peace mean to you? Believe it or not, the word Salem means peace. 2017, we had eclipse. All right. And it was all going through United States, Northern America, all through the places they called Salem. Now it's coming again and going across a place called, through Texas and a few other places, to a place called Rapture. It makes a cross. Peace and love. That's what we should be wrapping ourselves with. Okay. How many times is Jesus going to give us a message? God's going to give us a message, people. All right. Gagging order. Radiohead. See, gagging order. They want to keep us shut up, right? Gag order. Non-disclosure. Make any sense, people? Why would somebody pay you to be quiet? Unless it's to keep personal private to protect children. If you're not doing anything wrong, why would you need that, right? People listening to you anyway. You have no privacy. People come in your house and they record you and you don't even know it. Okay. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. That's a prayer. Saint Francis of Assisi. Saint Francis asked for that. From the Lord, the King. Kayla Ray is the angel of peace. From her bosom springs the gifts of patience and self-love, which are the essence of peace. When you deeply love yourself, you cannot feel distressed or impatient. Definitely love others. Because what you want for yourself, you want for others. You won't hurt or hate. So if you want it, it starts with you. It is only in those moments when self-acceptance and love slip away that irritation and turmoil find a place within. I just said it before I read it. Okay? And I just want y'all to know, this is the first time I'm reading these cards. I kept them special. I didn't want them destroyed. I found it in an antique store many years ago. All right. Kaylin has, hold on, slip away and irritation and turmoil find a place within. Kayla Ray has come to help you resolve the paradoxes of this world. Things that just amaze you, good and bad. Of this world, to admit peace to your troubled souls. This world is founded upon duality, the light and the dark within you. And until you are able to reconcile this duality, in other words, work on yourself, you will only catch a fleeting glimpse of peace. The greatest paradox is that peace is the natural state of heavens. Peace on earth as above, so below. The greatest paradox is that peace is the natural state of the heavens, but not the material world. I'm going to explain that before I go any further. If you are spiritual and you are connected to your spirit, your soul's purpose, you're connected to the universe or the higher power, right? Then you're going to seek that. The material world is what we call luxuries. How many pairs of pants do you need? So now we're all worried. Here's the paradox. Mother by Pink Floyd. Thank you. I want to cry sometimes. I do. Okay, let's get back. Many of the behaviors that disturb peace are learned and can be healed. Cure, right? We had the cure earlier, right? With love. For example, self-talk is what your mind says as you drive. Remember I said that before about you talk to yourself. You talk yourself into something and talk yourself out of it. Quicker than anybody else. Do repetitive tasks, wait in line, observe other people, watch television, interact with your family and friends, etc. For a few days, carry around a notebook and write down what your mind says to you. You will find that it repeats word for word like a tape-recorded message. I've done that. Thinking about what this person said, this person did, didn't do, and it has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Right? It's a waste of time, which we don't have. We only got one life. You don't know when it's going to go. Right? Which is exactly what it is. These messages are broadcast through your emotions and magnetically attract similar energy in the form of experience. So what you think, you experience. So if you keep worrying about people talking bad about you, talking smack, you know, then that's what you're going to keep hearing and getting. Really. I can't worry about what everybody thinks. Why? There's 16 billion people. I sure as heck can't worry about all their thinking, so I'm not responsible for that. All right. Self-talk is a window of opportunity for editing your script. In other words, what you've been taught. You can change those thoughts of what people made you feel that you were. That's not yours. That's theirs. Scratch, edit. All right. Go beyond a mental exercise and search for the old feelings that you recorded these messages. these old feelings that recorded these messages. Ask Kayla Ree and God to help you replace them with feelings and words of love to yourself. You can parent yourself. You can comfort yourself. You can love yourself. You can spoil yourself. You could buy yourself flowers. You could go dancing. I did. Without a partner. Making peace with yourself opens the door for Kayla Ray to enter your life. Irritated, resentful, or judgmental feelings close the door. The angels cannot come until you are quiet enough to hear their voices. Get rid of all the chaos in your head. Here we go. And then he's talking about what he was taught. That song is talking about what he was taught. Okay? Come until you quiet enough to hear the voices. It is your task to remove the ugliness and the discord from your life so that the waves of peace will spread through the waters of your world to touch the hearts of all you love. Okay? We all know that everybody wants love and attention, but if you're not giving that, you're not going to get it. So even if you try to manipulate that, you're still not getting it. 2 common misconceptions are that peace is a calm, placid state with little feeling and that intense feelings are not spiritual. These misconceptions have nearly succeeded in killing us. Most, it's like, oh, I can't handle this right now. You're messing with my serenity, my peace, because it's not what I want to deal with or want to listen to. Or whatever. That's just an example. Well, then how come you're not at peace already? Why should my issue upset you? I came to you to ask you for a little help or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the emotion into it. All right. Most of us are walking around half dead in a fog of boredom with little feeling left. To the point where I don't care about nothing, right? They have no feeling left. Intense emotions are a natural part of life, and the emotional body must vibrate to live. Because we feel, right? Whether it's here, or tangibly. Okay, but the emotion, things cause us to feel those. We are supposed to. We're supposed to feel even the negative ones because that's what teaches us what love is and what we want. Strong emotions, both good and bad, create the vibration which allows us to connect with the source of energy, love, and salvation. Which means it will grow your soul. Who are you? Pearl Jam. I know who I am. Do you? I experience everything. I feel everything. I observe everything. People think they know who I am. People probably think they know who you are because that's what they wanted you to be. And now that you're changing, upsets their whole world. Remember that, guys. Yeah, I do too sometimes. I mean, that's why I said we have to work all the time at it, right? So we don't let it consume us. We're supposed to feel it and then release it. Fervor and anger can be a powerful motivator for social change. When people get tired of the pain and the hurt, you get up and you do something. But it's not going to change until you change it. Change your perspective, everything. Your environment is going to change either. When it gets to hurting bad enough, you'll change it. I guarantee you. Or it'll keep those nudges and those hits are going to keep coming until you finally say, I surrender. Okay, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to learn now. So there you go. Jealousy is a secret message exposing unworthiness. So when somebody's jealous of you or you're jealous of them, then you're saying to yourself, I'm not worthy to have something similar. Me, myself, of course I have to have shoes, and of course I have to have clothes and things like that. But I want to wear what I like to wear, right? Or I may like a ring. I want something similar, but not the same. Now, we all have to wear the Nikes, but when my foot goes in it, it molds around my feet. And yes, I have worn other people's shoes. And they have worn mine because I've donated them. See what I'm saying? I've worn my daddy's shoes. I wore my mama's shoes. I play dress up. Okay. Hurt feelings are the unacceptable parts of us, calling for love and illumination to what's causing the harm. Choose new behaviors that help you consciously align with peace rather than fall victim to unconscious habits. In other words, our subconscious comes from past life karma, which is like childhood, okay, what we were taught, our surroundings, how we took the stuff in and then was taught how to deal with it, right? When you feel irritated or impatient, pretend that you are an observer instead, with no feelings, just looking. Feel the other person's position. Did you hear what I said? Feel. Okay? Oh, somebody's spying, little punk. I'm going down, Bruce Springsteen. See? So that's kind of an example, okay? All right. Feel the other person's position. How would you feel? You ever heard that old saying? And we just chalk it up. But we don't actually try to figure out what that means, right? Other person's position and ask her or his, wait. Feel the other person's position and ask her or his guardian angel for help. So you'd say like, okay, sometimes people don't always say, so how come they're feeling that way, you know? So when somebody says, how are you feeling today? I always go like this, I'm okay. And that's not exactly what they meant. They meant, how are you feeling overall, right? And sometimes I'll tell people, oh, I'm kind of tired. And they go, wow, you're honest, you know? They don't lie and say, I'm okay, when they're not, right? All right. Ask their guardian angel for help. You know, even if you don't know what's going on, you could ask their angel and it will come to you if you're quiet. Not you trying to figure it out, but it will come. Because your spirit can talk to their spirit. It's true. All right. Guardian, look for humor and ask Kayla Ray to show you other options rather than being stuck in your position. If you are waiting, retrain yourself to use this time to pray. That always works too when you don't know what to do. And prayer is also asking for something. Asking you shall receive. It doesn't mean that we're asking the genie, all right? We're asking for directions. We're asking for solutions. Expand your field of awareness. Your awareness. Internally, mentally, with the heart. Your physical. Your surroundings. Okay? Expand your field of awareness by stretching to connect with the eternal selves. Mine, yours, everybody's, of others, and angels in your area. We have angels all around us. That's in the Bible too. If they can pray to him, why can't I ask him for help? Jesus did. So I can't do what Jesus did? Sorry. He was a great philosopher. Great loving. When you are open, it only takes a moment to receive the vision of a new project or clarity on an existing one. And sometimes my way is up when I don't know what I'm feeling. Sometimes it's not me, it's just the energy around, because I'm everything's okay, and I'm like, well, why am I feeling this way? So I'll ask myself. So I go walk around and stuff. Next thing you know, I see somebody, I go talk to them, I ask them how they're doing, and then they start telling me about them. They're always, even in stores, everything, people always come up to me and just start talking to me. because they know. But then I got the people that I know personally, we got communication issues. Don't get it. You know, maybe it's because they didn't know I had a lot of issues. I don't like to go around telling people, but now it's the time. So I can help others. Iggy Bop, the idiot, nightclubbing. Okay? That's another thing. People just want to go out and do all these stuff and let it get out of control. And, you know, to me, there's nothing wrong with drinking. But when you drink so much that it makes you not be aware of your surroundings, that's when I have an issue. Okay? My personal self. Or an existing one. Once you feel the divine love unfolding you and hear its wisdom whispered into your ear, in other words, the thoughts that you have, that is with your higher self. Okay? That's the connection between you and the higher self, the creator, the eternal self. Only to be lost once again in the veils of illusion. Once you feel the divine love unfolding you and hear its wisdom whispered into your ear, only to be lost once again in the veils of illusion. In other words, we keep going back to the same things when things aren't working as fast as we want them to. Okay? So we have to change those habits because we keep going back and doing the same thing. So it takes 21 days to lose one. It takes 21 days to gain one. All right. Your heart will break as it yearns for this peace. That's why people are diseased. Dis at ease, ill at ease. They can't sit still. They don't know what's eating their lunch. When you feel abandoned and utterly lost in darkness, you are the closest to God. Because you ain't got nothing left to do but call him. That's what I said before. Even the people that don't believe in it. When they're hurting and things have gotten really bad because their frame of mind, their thinking, their actions, all comes down. Whether you're good, have good intentions, we get stuck in ruts, okay? We don't know why. This is why. Okay? So the same thing, even when you're doing it and you're on the right path, we hit plateaus, like I said earlier. We hit plateaus. That means it's time for you to let go of something and then bring in something else so that you can create again or expand on something. Or something totally new, right? Okay. In those moments, you are actually seeing through the veils. You're actually seeing what you need to see to change, because you're not having all the distractions. Finally, it's all about you. No one else around. Okay? You're sitting with yourself. And that's where most people have a hard time. They can't handle the thoughts that are coming in their head. That's why they can't. They can't be in their skin. They can't be in solitude. They don't know how to keep themselves occupied. That's when those funky thoughts start just going around and around and around, and then your frequency starts dropping. That's when you need to just speak to yourself, calm down, find out, experience whatever you're feeling, find out where it's coming from. That's called meditation, people. But you can do it also when you're feeling good, right? You just want to check in, all right? That's okay. It's okay, because sometimes, false events appearing real. Sometimes we might be having a feeling or picking up on something, and it's causing an emotion, right? But it doesn't mean that that person or that situation is actually doing it. It just may be we're feeling something. I get melancholy sometimes. Oh, unforgettable Lou Rawls, yes. When you hear Lou, you've heard it all. All right. So that's true too. Man, I've heard this before. I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's funny. All right. But we shouldn't always keep our feelings, Kaylin, to myself. Sometimes we need to express them. That's why we get people that miss out on opportunities because with others, because they didn't say how they really felt. Okay? All right. We should express our feelings in many different ways, art, different things like that. All right. Your desire for peace, love, and healing is God within, urging you on. He's urging you to go. He's urging you to go. He's urging you to do it, to love. It's okay. That's where you came from. Whether it was by accident or whatever, God gave you that to be here. All right? There's other things too. We'll get along down the road with that. It's way down. Forgettable. You're incredible. And you know you're special because that's why people are coming to you. Their spirit knows it, man. They know it. They want it. They just don't know how to get past those roadblocks, you know? All right. So how do you change that is you show them. And they'll never forget you. You're unforgettable. Each and every way. You can sing it, Lou. Call to Kalere and your eternal self, for they are always with you and ready to help you if you will only trust. That's why you're never alone. You might feel lonely, but you're never alone. Your ancestors are around. Your angels are around. Gods are around. You know, everything, man. The earth is here for you. Okay, then peace can change your mood from despair to a deep inner knowing that you are truly one with the Creator, God. You're connected. We're all little special pieces that make the whole. You have a purpose. And you're here to love and experience everything. Can you imagine? I mean, look at the creatures. I was talking about this earlier. Creatures don't have hands like we do. So they can't really build things the way we do. But they still have feelings, they have character, they have personality, and a lot of them are smart. That's what makes the difference between us and them. Now, imagine this. Imagine. We've seen pictures of the possible futures, and it looks so beautiful too. And it's clean and it's pure, right? Dreamy, right? Can you imagine being a person on another planet wanting to be here to experience physical things? You got the chance. Why are you wasting it? Do you know how many times people have come back here? Do you know how many so-called other people or creatures or beings from other planets admire us? And they try to keep this as pure as possible, I would imagine. But they were fighting wars. There's receipts. It's called the mythology, the Greek gods. There's receipts. So, they were fighting over us. Does that make you feel important? You think you're so unworthy that you want to destroy. So sad. Already dead by Beck. So that's what you are right now. You're the walking existing. You're not enjoying life. You're not giving to life. You're not expanding on it. It's just money, baby. You're not going to keep this house when you leave here. You only get the use of it. You get to enjoy them. Right? Thank you, baby, for letting me know. Appreciate it. Stay safe. Pretty soon, Kaylin, we won't have that tangible money. People are going to have to show their gifts. they're going to have to do that for what they need. You know, you're good at cooking. You're good, you know, people are going to have to come together if the things don't stop. We're going to have to restart again. And it's people like us and the elders that know it. Okay? I belong to those people. So you right now, Kaylin, you have, in a way, a blockage, baby. You don't think on another planet that they have the same thing? We're not any different. Everybody's the same, baby. But we have to change our minds so that you don't have to keep working harder. You work smarter. You get more done. You're not out working 2 or 3 jobs that you hate. You should be doing things that you like and making money. While you work in a job that pays the bills, work on something creative that you can enjoy, that you can build. Okay? Everybody's the same. We're all in the same boat. We have the same hurts, the same needs, the same wants as everybody. But a lot of stuff has been kept hidden from us, and we were conditioned, programmed. Okay? So we have to get out of that so that our lives are better. And it's also not fair when you do that and people take it from you. They're so creative. No, they're cunning. They're not creative. And then they got to take more than what they need. They ain't going to keep it very long. That's all I'm going to tell you. Yes, it is, Kaylin. It is funny, right? It's like the tail eating itself. You know, the dog eating the tail. It's just, you know, that's what it is. It's hilarious. It goes against universal law, but they're gonna make you fear, right? It's somebody that wants all control. Hala, Mazzy Star. There you go. I love the way this works. One day y'all will understand it. Y'all will be able to start doing it. And I don't. Sometimes it's a little hard to explain, but we're getting there. And y'all are going to be able to do the same thing, and you're going to come back, and we're all going to be just right in tune, and we're going to be just flowing like the train. All right. The angels will come bearing gifts, and once again, you will feel cradled in their arms of love. They must respond when you call. They're not going to call when your head's all full of emotional garbage, not emotional love. Do you understand? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. When you're on the right path and you're doing the right things, you get gifts. They come out of nowhere because it is your gift. You were born with it. It was come with you before you were born here. That's your treasure trove. And when people know it, they want to take it from you or block you from it. Okay, all right, so I'm going to take a little break, and then we are going to start with the first water sign. What is it? Would be Cancer, right? Yes, so we'll start with Cancer. So we're going to have a little intermission here. I'm going to drink me some lemonade, which also wets your kidneys. It's better than just water. It might save your life if you're a diabetic on dialysis. I learned that. So see, they make us even forget all of that so we can buy all this processed food that's got all kind of chemicals in it to save it. You're supposed to be eating fresh. They're trying to take that away from us too. They can't take any more than what we got. And if it's paper they want, they can have it. They can have the paper. Anybody can write anything on a piece of paper and say it's so. And I say no. Okay? All right, I'm going to take a little break, Fiona. I'll be right back. I got I'm going to stretch a little bit. I love you guys. I know sometimes I get a little passionate about things because I'm excited. And, you know, even though I say some things to you guys that are focused on the wrong things, I'm trying to get you to understand where you're at. And, you know, I can envision where you're going to be 10 years from now. You know, if you're judging others like that, they're going to be judging you the wrong way too. Okay, the world as we know it, and I feel fine because that's the world I'm in. REM, document, yes, thank you. Number 5, change, love it. See, all these albums and things like that, they have these symbols have meaning. So I'll be right back. We are a world of symbolism. End of the world as we know it. End of the world and we... So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm hearing that they say the world is over. But I'm fine because I know better. If it ain't, I'll be happy. And if it is, I'm going to be happy. Because I know where I'm going. It's the end of the world as we know it. Of the world. But I feel fine. In other words, he feels fine when everybody else thinks that the world is coming to the end and everything's so terrible and their life's crappy. He feels fine because he's making his reality. He feels for him, but he's fine. You see what he's saying? He's saying that it may be kayak. It may be chaotic around me, but I'm feeling fine. And people get mad about that too, you know. It's funny. And I just can't help but laugh. So right now it's windy outside. It was beautiful today. And these kids are having a nice little princess birthday party with that jumping thing. You know, it's all those things that they blow up, you know, like that you see at fairs and stuff. So now it's getting really windy and cool. You know, that here the weather changes on a dime. If you don't like that it's raining, just wait a few minutes. It'll change. So here, our bodies are affected extremely. So we keep hearing that the world is coming to an end. Fear-mongering, man. So it takes you off from enjoying right now, or it gets you to spend more money or gas or whatever. You know, it's an agenda. But it ain't always our agenda, is it? All right, let's get started, Cancer. We got any Cancers in the house? Well, I'm a Gemini Sun and a Libra Moon. And a Taurus North Node. Fiona, did you see about the toilet thing earlier? That was funny, by the Rolling Stones. Mr. Toilet Guy was saying hi, his higher self. Boy, you got double the emotion, don't you? You get really sensitive around the moon phases. You did? Well, just tell him you'll paint his toilet. That way he'll have a nice throne. I always wonder why they call that a throne, because definitely when you're on it, you want to concentrate. No, you want to relax. You definitely don't want to be upset when you got to go to the toilet. It's a strain. I've noticed that when I do breathing and I'm plugged up, it'll relax and come out. Hilarious. Now I hope these people, it's getting so windy out there, they get that thing put up. And I hope those kids had a wonderful day. I should have went over there and crashed the party for some cake. I like cake. This is an album by the Black Keys. The name of the album is Brothers. We're all brothers and sisters, right? Tighten up. The Black Keys. All right, we're on a roller coaster, guys. This train is fixing to go really fast. So put your seatbelts up, tighten them up. Well, Soupy, if you don't know by now, I can't help you out because you got the... I know you're not blind because you're typing. Hard to tell. I'm sorry, babe. Don't do it. He's funny. Leave it up there because he's showing his stupidity. Okay? Yeah, non-binary. his You're funny, Soupy. Just stay in the soup, man. You need some chicken soup, by the way. Help you out a little bit. Like I said, you really got a lack of sight. We're all doing good. Did you clean up the stuff? Did you poop up? Man, ain't that something? All my life I've been cleaning little behinds. Adults too. And you know, it's really, you know, you got something special when they ask you to help them go or get it out. They really asking you to mess with their SHIT. And it's the truth. You know, I had to help my friend because he couldn't, go because he couldn't move. So, you know, it takes a lot for somebody to trust you to do that. And I've seen some unnice nurses and things like that hurt that person taking it out. It's unnecessary. If you don't like your job, go somewhere else. That's called nurse ratchet. That you make somebody bleed like that. It's like, what did they do for you to do that? Okay? Did I like doing it? Was it? No, I didn't. But you know, people get paid to be plumbers. They really like getting knee deep in it. Garbage guys too, and they get paid good money to do that, by the way. Don't get upset about it, Douglas. That's your job, baby. You got to teach them. Hopefully, something that you get off here can help you too, right? All right, let's go, Cancers. Let's see what we got rolling for our Cancers. Glad y'all are here. Come on aboard. Get your first class seats, man, right where you can be comfortable. You can wear your jammies. You can drink. You can do whatever you like to do. Put your ears on. Sweet Virginia. Somebody's in Virginia. Or maybe you are a Cancer that's named Virginia. Or maybe you live there. The Rolling Stones. Man, look at all that history. All those receipts. Well, that's what I'm here for, Douglas. Y'all give me love back, man. I can't always get it where I would like it, right? Can't get people to love me the way I want to. But we do. We love each other. We care. We're human. We have compassion. We have all the things that everybody wants and needs. But some people are so ignorant, like Mr. Soupy over here. He don't know how to get it. You know, he wasn't taught properly. So let's have a little compassion for him, and we just got to keep trying to teach him. You know what I'm saying over here? You know, because we know he ain't going far, and we got to help the weakest link. That's our strongest. But if he just can't learn, well, we'll just have to throw him some scraps. Well, pass some around, Kaylin. Share, man. I'm all for it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go change my hat over here. I thought I would wear it. I'll be right back. I got two. Y'all tell me which one you want me to wear. Just hold on. My hair's a little messy. I'm kind of like, what's his name with the messy hair. Now, y'all want me to wear the girly one, or you want me to wear the masculine one? Which is it? Which is it now? Which is it? What you think is to go better? Because I ain't got no sense of style. Yeah, that's his name, Einstein. I didn't know that either. But I got so much information back there, it takes me a little while to go get some of it. You want the girly? Well, he wants the black one. See, now I'm going to have to design some stuff for unisex. Don't matter what. Caitlin says girly. Okay, I'll wear this one for a little while, then I'll wear this one. The girly one. Okay, I'll wear the girly one. We got two at a tree. All right. Reason why I did this, folks, is because my dad smoked it all his life. And that nasty woman he was living with ran her stupid mouth too much and got him in trouble at a age. Because of who I am and the peoples that I helped and worked with, they accused me of doing. He got in trouble with the law. And after that, he went downhill. So, I did that for my daddy. Okay? And I did smoke it when I was younger. Boy, you talk about the creativity. Oh, my Lord. I'd have to write it down. Because when I got sober, I couldn't remember how I did it. It activates your creativity. It also helps elderly people. It helps in so many ways. Yes. And I love mushrooms. Now they got them other things out now. I'm kind of chicken to try that out. I'm going to wait and see what other people go through before I even try that stuff. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to wear the girly one. So soupy, it doesn't matter. I wear masculine or feminine. But I can tell you I like men. Thank you. Yes. Because I can't produce any kids with another woman, and I can't produce kids with another man. I have to get it test tube baby. See what they tried to get us to do? They've demasculated men and made women too masculine. No, actually, women have a larger job. Okay? They were gifted with that. Pink Floyd. Goodbye, blue sky. I love it. Oh, stop. I love the song. It's so dark. Dun, 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 dun. So somebody said, goodbye, blue sky. Yeah, right now it's fixing to rain a little bit. Do you know you people can control the weather? You do. You just don't even know it. I'm here to make you feel better. Because I have so much to give. I have so much energy. That's what I got my kids to do when they were young. Yes. I wish I could play the music. We used to, but they won't let us do it now. And I don't know why. They do it all over YouTube. Why can't I? Did you ever wonder why we had to run for shelter? Because they don't see the blue skies. Ooh. Ooh. What do we got for our cancers, Spirit? What do we got? What's the messages? Can you see the frightened ones? Did you hear the falling bombs? The flames are all long gone, but the pain goes on. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Blue skies, goodbye. Blue skies, goodbye. Goodbye. So I don't know why you guys are worried. If the earth's going to blow up tomorrow, it's gone. You'll be in a better place. If you left here, hope they got some people that know how to rebuild. Now and Then by the Beatles. Try to make it where you guys can see it. I can't see it, but you guys can. I have to keep picking it up. All right, we're going to go with the flow. We know it's true. It's all because of you. If I make it through, it's all because of you. Be grateful and thank that person and yourself. Okay. We got Person of Leisure. Okay, it's in reverse, Cancers. That's not like you. That's who you are. You guys love the good things of life. You love to touch, to feel, to drink, to experience. You have so many desires. You guys are the seekers of love. Okay, and we got the actress in the middle, right? Here we go. So not acting anymore. You don't want acting. You want the authenticity. All right, so here we go. We got air in reverse. You may have air in your chart. All right, then we've got the Two of Earth in reverse. The Two of Earth. Okay, so you don't want to juggle anymore. You're tired of it. You're tired of juggling through life. Juggling means you can't control this one and you can't control that. So you got to stop and do one or the other. You know what I mean? You do, Douglas. You just don't see it, bro. You're getting it right here for one. It's just their eyes aren't open yet. Okay? You got to see what they give you, bro. You'll understand. Okay, and we got Mars in reverse. Man, you guys got a lot of stuff going on. Man, come on, guys. Come on. All right. Y'all are feeling kind of down and low today. Then we got the Selkie. Y'all look up Selkie. What is it? Look it up and tell me before I get to it. First one that does it, other than the moderators, because they always get perks for that. First one that tells me can have a reading. Okay. It's spelled S-E-L-K-I-E. Tell me what it is. Okay, and then we got Justice. Justice. Calliope, we had that in the last reading. It's all about you. You guys are the ones that have the desires, the passion, the seeing, the suffering, everything in life. Y'all are the emotional ones. Y'all help us get the laws. Change, rebirth, man. It's hopefully going to bring a new world, not one we should fear, but a good one. Rocking in the free world. See? The free world. We are free to be us, to love, to give. Not for greedy people. Okay? That's what he's talking about. He answered your, Spirit answered your question. No, it's not that you don't hang around the right people. You're just not hanging around people that appreciate you as much. Family included. Not that they don't love you, sometimes they just got to get past that. So we got to show people how to love us, Douglas. That means you showing that same love that you want, you show that. After they get used to that, then they give it back, even if it's new to them. Okay, so we got errado. Okay, that's eradication, erotica. That's not bliss, by the way, but it's good. All right, y'all tell me, what is it? What is Selkie? All right, so we've got hope. There you go. You are hopers. You guys lead us to hope. You guys lead us to hope. That's what religion is supposed to teach you. It's supposed to get you to spirituality if you're being taught by the right person. Okay? Okay. So let's get started. Try to get me some lemonade here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the other sign tonight. We'll see. Because, like I said, my honey's going to be coming home and I get a chance to spend a little time with him on a weekend. Hello. See? I'm thinking all the good stuff. It is a mythological creature, but what is the purpose? Silky was a seal. But how did she become the human form? And then what happened? She was taken out of her element, okay, by someone who wanted to capture her. She was the mermaid, kind of, and became on land, okay? Instead of helping her get back, that person took this mythical creature. He bred with this creature. They had children, but she was never happy. She always was grieving. Because why? Because she missed her home. She wasn't allowed to go visit and come back. So she was kept so long, even though she loved her children, but her children understood that she needed to go back home. Okay? All right. So we got this person, a ledger over here, which has a number 5 on it. Okay? That's what you symbolize, Cancer, is the finer things of life, desire, love, all of it. But sometimes you put a little, you yourself put blocks on it when you get hurt. You allow yourself to stay in that. So then sometimes you can become bitter. So, and it also could mean that you like the simpler things in life. All the hoopla, it doesn't matter to you as much. Feelings and people and what does matter to you. Okay? So, but then right now you may be stuck in a rut too, where you're not having the life that you want right now. So then we have the Actress, which is in reverse. So now you want, like you said, you want people, Douglas, you want people to be more authentic. You want them to open up, and this is what you're really wanting. You're wanting them to be open with you. You want them to show you how they're feeling and their love, okay? You work at a brewery, should you change jobs? Not if you like working there. If you want to do something maybe to transition, I would. You know, work on a hobby. It can bring you money. It can bring you joy, you know, and it can bring you income. And those are slower, and you build that foundation. Sometimes if things happen too fast and you don't know what to do with it, or you come up with stuff, or circumstances, situations come up, you got to know how to handle it. So if you do it slowly, it is easier for you to absorb and to maintain it. Okay. All right. We've got the air sign. So you're having problems with communication, wherever it's at. Okay. You're having issues with it. Maybe you're not sure what to say or what to do. It's okay. Take that moment and ask your angels to help you figure out what you need to say. And sometimes if it's to other people, sometimes we don't always know what to say. We don't have to be so sharp like the swords can be in the reverse. Maybe you've been treated like that and you're just not feeling it right now. You just feel different. You feel alone. Stay. Stay. I missed you. So that's what this is. Somebody's not speaking up. It's not that you're leaving them behind. It's that you have to go do your job. Okay? You don't have to stop being around them. But it's okay for you to go on to follow your dreams. Go vacation. If it takes 9 months, you'll be back, right? Hard. I don't pay attention to it. It's really going anywhere. This is a good song. It's okay to love people. That doesn't mean you're leaving them behind. They're being selfish, and we do that. Like when our family members transition, we're left here missing them because we won't be able to touch them anymore. So we're the selfish ones. And it's normal. So this song is for you, Douglas. Well, I'm glad you do. Okay, we've got the 2 of Earth. Like I said, you don't want to juggle anymore. You want to get somewhere, right? You're tired of trying to be everything to everybody as well. And you're not getting your stuff, or maybe you're juggling paycheck to paycheck. I get it. You want to have better in your life, especially your needs. Okay, those are different messages now. Just remember, these are general, so don't take what you can't swallow. Save it for somebody else. Okay, and then we got the Mars. Mars, let me see, I forget sometimes. Hold on. What does Mars represent? Hold on. Some people are scared to lose. All right. Yeah. Say what I want to. Not selective here. I don't hear what I want to. Okay. Aries and Scorpio. So you may have Scorpio or Aries in your chart, but that is a water sign. So we're here right now with that. So that's you water signs. And then y'all basically have the same basic element, but you have a little difference in characteristics and what part of the body it controls, okay? You guys control emotions. Love. One life. Johnny Cash. One in the night. See, old Johnny Cash put a spin on that one. So a lot of times what he's saying here If you don't care and nurture what you have, it won't stay. If you don't let it know that you love it, it won't stay. Because it's not feeling anything in return. That's the juggling, okay? Did I disappoint you? He's trying to figure out, what did I do? Did I leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you've never had love. And you want me to go without. Well, it's too late. And then you keep dragging the past. Drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We're all connected, but we're not the same. But we carry each other. We carry each other. You think about it, Jesus did the same thing. He was carrying us, right? It is a U2 song. But Johnny Cash is singing it. Why? Because it meant something to him. Have you come here? This is somebody coming back after they realized how much they do love you. How you are different. Now the person's coming back and trying to say, I'm sorry. Have you come here to play Jesus? You know, he's trying to figure out, what do you want? Or the leper's in your head. Did I ask too much? More than a lot? You gave me nothing. And I gave you all I got, and now I have nothing left to give you. Right? Well, you ask him if he works for money, then he's a hoe too. How about that one? he's a hoe to his thoughts. Okay? So if somebody's going to talk to you like that, you know, I was accused of that too, and I didn't sleep with anybody. I said, oh, I'm a hoe because I ain't sleeping with you. That's what we get. You don't deserve that, okay? Tell him to take his hoe-monger self out the door, because that's what he's wanting you to be. Do you see how we project and we gaslight? That's called gaslighting, by the way. Like I've said many times before, I may be a hoe, but I ain't your hoe. Okay? And you didn't even pay me either. So, see ya. Seriously. Well, then let him go do something and go whine to somebody and tell him, you know, pillow talk with somebody else. Let him go whine. You know, that's immature. All right, let's go. So now we got the Mars, right? Right. See, I got distracted for a second. Oh, yes, rule Scorpio and Aries. So y'all got some fire in y'all's stovepipe. All right, so we got the Silky. The Silky was what we said, right? She was the seal, which is water. And a sailor found her, and she was like a seal, but she was a special seal. Okay? Kind of like the Little Mermaid type of thing. And he wanted to hold her all to himself. Okay? Wanted to mate with her. You know, and Silkies are sweet, innocent, loving creatures. You know what I mean? So she wanted to go home because she was being oppressed. That wasn't home to her. So she really didn't love the sailor, but she loved, you know, and the seal was hurt and needed help. And, you know, oh, I'll help you, right? You can't do it without me, right? Okay, so we got Dancing Barefoot, Patti Smith Group, The Wave. So y'all are in here tonight. Good job. Okay, getting back to it. So now we got justice. You deserve your justice. You deserve love. Even to tell yourself you deserve justice, fairness, love, balance. And then we got Calliope, creativity. She was the mythological being, God, and she wrote, right? She wrote things about the earth. She had poetry. She told stories. And then we got Errato. God, I keep forgetting what that is. Ah, there's 158 cards in here. 56, I think. All right. Okay. The goddess of lyric poetry, music, particularly erotic poetry, eroticism, and imitation. Mimicking imitation, not the real person. Kind of like that actor over there, right? And one of the muses, the daughter of Zeus, and it's also the main belt asteroid. Okay, let me go back. Ugh. Okay. Okay, stop. Okay. Usually depicted with a crown or wreath of myrtle and roses, holding a lyre, and a golden arrow, and doves often accompanies Eros or Cupid. So she wrote romantic love music for the lovers. I like it. I like it. But it also is named after a main belt asteroid. All right, I don't want that anymore. Thank you. So you want to go dancing barefoot and feel grounded, right? All right. And she did creation. You know, she's very creative. So you want to take what I'm getting from this and the messages, take and start writing how you feel, put it in poetry. Use your passions, your love, your creativity, right? And put it to good use. How you're feeling, put it in a poem, write it down. All right. All right, let's find out what the musicians are got to say to you. No. As long as you're taking care of your responsibilities and it doesn't affect your job, then you're okay. I got a friend, man, I don't know how he still stands. He got a tolerance, man. But he can't do anything without it. It keeps his mind, you know, even keeled. Otherwise, he goes off the charts. He doesn't feel himself. It's a part of him. But he can play poker. He can do all kind of stuff. Most people can't because they drink or whatever. Well, yeah, drinking makes you stupid. It makes you have no inhibitions, no fears, no common sense, nothing. Plus, you get cross-eyed. Then you get sick. You know, too much of something is bad. Too much. All right, what do we got? All right, we got Iggy Pop. He was on here a little while ago. All right, Iggy's, boy, he's in the house tonight. Perspective. Okay? They called him the Stooge and all that. Lust for life. His perspective. Don't waste time growing up. In other words, keep the heart of a kid. Don't let the responsibilities, and that's, you know, get you down. Kids bring you gifts. Their laughter brings you gifts, man. Changes the frequencies. No, who said you're bad, Douglas? No, I'm not telling you can't drink. I said moderation, dude. You're taking it too literal. I like to taste a drink once in a while. It doesn't make me bad. No. Who's telling you that? Limelight, Rush. I love Rush. Oh my God, I love them. Okay. So, Beyond the Gilded Cage. Yes. All right. The toxicity. Turn rejection into an art form. Sometimes people that aren't good for our creativity and spirit, they won't be on the same frequency. They're going to go away one way or the other. The tune, being tuned in. If you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. Did you hear what I said? If you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. That's not true. Whenever you get insights of inspiration, because you're now open enough to get them, you're not all cluttered, write them down and do them. Your mind's not all cluttered with things that don't matter. All right, let's get y'all a little hot over here and then we'll get y'all an angel. All right, what do we got for the Cancers? Yeah. I lived in a gilded cage before I moved here. Nice house. I designed it. It was beautiful. 4,000 square feet. Beautiful. Had a creek running through the backyard. Beautiful. It was up on a hill. Okay, here is this. Look at this. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Go back and look at that one that I said, the ocean is my church. I think that was for one of you water signs, if I stand corrected. I think it was for Scorpio. Okay, let's get y'all an angel. And then I'm going to take another little break. You just noticed my shirt. I like it's the Lovers. It's Friday night, or Saturday night, guys. And my baby's coming home. He's a Gemini, right? So, because of something broke down, he gets to come home and spend a little time with me, because usually he's working on the weekends. So we get to play COD together or something like that. Hang out with our friends online. It's really nice. So when I get the chance, when the opportunities come, I take them. I don't force them. I don't manipulate them. I wait to catch them. All right. What angel do we got for our Scorpios? Number 10. Boy, that's a good number. That is completion. Ready for a new start, right? All right, so we got music. Hello. Whenever you're feeling down, play some music, man. Listen to angel numbers. Oh, they're finding out how deep it is. Right? All right, so let's read the book. All right. Music. Oh, it's the wrong one. What do I do with it? Okay. This is my little notepad. I am the dream. Okay. Days like this. Van Morrison, you got that right. I love it. Days like this. And look at that. There's two people pulling two dogs. It's kind of like the chariot. There'll be days like this when nobody's complaining. They're enjoying it. Like a flip of a switch, you can change your whole day by going and hugging your kids or petting your animal, talking to them. Don't worry, be happy. But most people are in a hurry. I try not to go with time. You don't see me wearing a watch, do you? And my microwave, the time ain't even correct. I just listen for the angel numbers. All right. But if I had to be somewhere, then that's the only time it matters. Okay, what's up? Where is number 10? I think we're missing the 10th floor. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit after this, if I can remember it. Just say tidbit and I'll remember it. Okay. Raphael, music. None sing so wildly well as the angel Raphael, and the giddy stars, so legends tell, ceasing their hymns, attend the spell of his voice. All mute. Edgar Allan Poe. Hey. Though all angels sing mighty praises to God, there is a special order consecrated to bringing us the music of the spheres. Angels to bring us the music. Israfel, and his legions embody the creative word of God. Music is the word of God. Write it down. Very important. So why do some people don't want us to listen to music? Or that people listen to certain music. Angels speak from the mind and sing from the heart. You get angel messages here, but they sing from the heart. So when you got your mind and your heart, what controls both of those? Your spirit, your subconscious, your consciousness. Okay? You have to be spiritual in order to control your environment, the earth, your body, mind, and soul. So body and mind is controlled by the soul. Their singing is like humming or chanting as they express tones without words. So what is tones? You got soprano, baritone, those kind of tones, right? You got tones in different types of instruments, but they're all still F minor, C minor, D minor, those kind of things, right? A sharp, that kind of thing. So angels have such a high-pitched voice. I have heard the angels sing, and it takes a special ear. It's kind of like something that a dog listens to. Walls, Beck, modern guilt. Modern guilt. We've been guilted, shamed, you name it. Okay. They express tones without words. They express the vibration, the frequencies. Think back to a time in your life when you heard music that was so powerful and beautiful, you were carried away in ecstasy. Like some of these beautiful children that sing, or a music or a song, and it just makes your hair stand up and just warms you all over. It's like that. Okay? The angels were there, touching the strings of your heart and spontaneously opening a channel to experience the irresistible force of their expression. Earth music is a weak reflection by comparison. It's weak. These choirs are always on the lookout for open hearts. Not afraid to love, not afraid to give love, whether they receive it or not. It's the same. Giving it is the same as receiving it. It's love. That's kind of like giving of yourself and not asking anything in return. And that's the same thing we should be with God. He's already given us so much. And we just do what with it? All right. Okay, the choirs are always on the lookout for open hearts and ears so that through them our world may be brought into tune. Everything we think and feel affects the earth, the elements. Okay. Spirit melodies are far more than material sound. Material sound. Waves and carry pulsations of communication that all beings understand. All beings understand a heartbeat. That's why they look for it, right? Each of us takes part in the mighty orchestra of the universe. Your thoughts, your feelings reach faster than you can imagine. So us uplifting here, babies singing, can reach over there where they're having issues. You know what I'm saying? It can. It can reach those cold, hard hearts. Don't Forget Me by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. God doesn't want us to forget him. Okay? And we don't want to be forgotten either. All right. Each of us takes part in the mighty orchestra of the universe through which the angels send inspiration, purification, instruction, faith, and love to our yearning souls. I'm making you crazy? Okay. In moments of stress, heroism, and illumination, the eternal self inwardly aligns with the particular anthem it requires for courage, balance, and serenity. So what that means is you're seeking to find the right frequency and vibration to get you where you need to go, to feel better, to do what you need to do for balance and serenity. Pray to be enraptured in this sublime spirit energy. Okay? Music is a vibration. It is said that the angels closest to God sing, holy, 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 far more than praising God's greatness. You understand what that just said? Holy means pure, right? So if they're singing holy, holy, holy all the time, they're not saying, oh God, you're so wonderful. Oh God, you're so wonderful. Oh God, you're so wonderful. You know, like patronizing or just saying that. What they do is they sing that rather than say it. They go, holy, holy, holy. Those particular the letters and that word hits a frequency because of the way it's pronounced. Okay. Let me find my spot. Okay. Okay, far more than praising God's greatness, they are gathering waves emanating from God and sending them into space. So every time they say holy, it's coming at us, purifying us, speaking to us. So they stand around all day long doing that for us. Thank you, angels. That's why you see people in a church or in, kind of like, at concerts where people just go with the flow. It's like that in heaven, too. All right. From their song, worlds are formed. This song of creation is condensed several times, making its way through the angelic hierarchy to be transformed into the archetypes. What is an archetype? That's a character, a mythological, an archetype, a personality, a characteristic. Archetypes, and finally into our physical matter as light. So it's traveling through the light. sound, gravity, and radio waves. The old Ashkenazi pronunciation of the Hebrew word for holy is kadush. Funny, it sounds like going down the toilet. I'm just kidding. Not being disrespectful here, angels. It's just bawoosh, I know. Hello, baby. Y'all are, I gotta feed these kadush. If you repeat this slowly and softly, it sounds like the surf, kind of like the waves, right? Kadush, kadush. Rock, water hitting the rocks, splashing up on the beach, right? A gigantic energy field from the angels reaches earth in waves, such as the ocean pounds the beach. Carried upon these waves is the sacred name of God, the miracle of love available to all. Music is a powerful tool for transformation from the little self to the eternal. In other words, every time now you guys go to the beach, you know, those waves come because of movement and breeze. Okay, the shifts. Okay, the barometric pressure. So now every time you guys go to the ocean and you hear that kadoosh, you know it's the angels sending you love. Okay, because I'm definitely going to think about that. Hardwired, Tracy Chapman. Yes, we are connected. We are hardwired. Hardwired means we get ours. It's a shorter space to get to us, and it's faster. Makes us faster. That's called hardwired. Okay? So it's the miracle of love, the magic. Music is a powerful tool for transformation from the little self to the eternal self. Search for music that increases your ability to vibrate and feel. When music makes your body want to dance, you are opening to receive more light. Not only it helps you balance, right? Keeps you physically fit, helps you build up stamina, breathing. Oh, baby, hold on, baby. When music touches your heart, you are opening to receive love. When music unleashes your sensuality and passion, you are becoming more alive. That's what we call bliss. Okay? When music helps you express anger and rage, you are opening to make room for the transformation that will ultimately take you home. In other words, take that pain and turn it into the music, right? Okay? When music breaks free the sadness in your heart, you feel an overpowering longing. This vibration is your direct connection with the energy of God and the angels and your eternal love. She's saying, we got a box to put in your brain. Does that sound like anybody we know, that little chip? Go beyond your concept of celestial music and seek the heartbeat of God in the rhythm of traffic or machinery. Heavy metal music, drumming, and rock and roll also contain the energy and wisdom of the ages, finding ears that might not hear another way. Hear the music of the spheres. Become aware of your judgments and how often you stop yourself or close down. Listen for the voice of God where you least expect it. Remember that you are united with the angels and all of creation as an instrument of the eternal. Join with the angelic host to sing praise in your own special way. I love it. All right, let me get y'all. I don't think I pulled this one out for the other ones, but I'll do this one. Give y'all this one. I owe you one. I'll give y'all 3. Or y'all's overall energy, okay? Somebody's had a hard day today. See you when I get there. Lou Rawls. So that means somebody's on their way home. I'll see you when you get there. Thank you, Father. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for protecting me and stuff on my journey. I made it home. I had a good day too. Right? Talk to him like you do your dad, right? The dad that you want to have, right? All right. I'll see you when I get there. That means you're on your way. Cancer, I love it. Channel. You're channeling just like I do. You're opening yourself up to channel to everything around you. And look at this guy. He's got his eyes closed, but he feels everything. He's connected to everything. It's all in harmony. You want to lay down, Grandmama? Can't get up on the table now. You can just lay on my lap. There you go. Come on. Come on, baby. Lay down. I can't do my work. I know you're selfish. You don't want me to give to nobody else. You just want me to sit there and pet you and pet you. There you go. I love you too. Good boy. All righty. I'll pick up another one. All right. We got miracles, codes in nature. So now you're getting the codes in nature. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, that's what I got for you Cancers tonight. This is where we come to your stop, your destination. I enjoyed it. Please like and share the video or comment. We would love your comments, you know. Appreciate y'all and I thank y'all. But if you want to stay for the next voyage, the next train ride, you're more than welcome. Okay? Because we're going to see you when we get there, right? So they're excited to come and see you. I'll see you when I get there because they're on their way. You're on their way. I love it. You're traveling and you're going to see people, meet people. I love it. Smooches, Cancer. I love my Cancers. I love the Cancers. All right, I'm going to take a little break and then we'll come back and we'll get on to Scorpio. We got any Scorpios in the house, I hope. Or you have it wherever it's in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, you name it. It's all there. Can I get up and go take a break? I'll feed you. You just want to go to sleep? He's enjoying me. But he wants to lay right here, you know, because he's right in my field. You know, can't do nothing else. That's why I say we get distractions. All right, let me take a little break. I'm going to try to go ahead and feed them so they'll give me some time. I think I fed them. No, I did feed them already. Yeah. You just want to be massaged. Oh my God, it just feels so good, Mama. My goodness. Mama, you just have such great hands. I can't take a break. If I change my hat, okay, I won't change it. Come here, baby. He's sleepy. All right. I know who I gotta feed is the doggy. Oh. It's a invitation, but I feel just fine. Again and again, took my heart and then he ran. Knows how I feel. So this is talking about stand back, stand back. In the middle of my room. This is somebody that broke her heart. You'll be standing in a line of a heartbreaker. La 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 la. Away, my friend. What, baby? You got to get down from your doo-doo. Stand back, stand back. All right, let me see. I'm gonna feed these animals real quick, y'all. Could have sworn I said you guys tricking me again. I'm fixing to find out. Okay, Mama was wrong. All right, let's get the food going. All right, Mama, gonna get it. All right. Y'all just give me a few seconds. I gotta feed them. La 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 la. La 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 la. Run away from you. This is all that I could do. I fall. He asked me for my love, and that was all. He didn't give it to her, but he asked her for it. He wanted it all from her. All right, it's all right. So she's forgiving. You'll be standing in a line. What she's saying is, I've got plenty of people that will love me. Yep. So stand back. Need a little sympathy. Stand back. Stand back. Stand back. Be home. All right, here we go with these. Come on. There you go. All right, doo-doo. Come on. Get over there. All right, Zoe, I'll feed you after I get them out the way. All right. I know I have. All right, let's get it on. All right, let's get to Scorpio. Welcome to the station, Scorpios. Welcome back and welcome to come in and get your first class seats and, you know, your pad and pen, because sometimes I call numbers out which can give you a sentence or direction. It's like a guide, okay? I'm still hearing the kids. They got that party going. It's a family get together. I just hope that, you know, some of the kids next to them should go today. Otherwise, the parents have to keep them in the house because, you know, a little kid wants to go have fun too. All right. Just remember, I work with the frequencies of the music. I use radio stations like Pandora or Sirius XM. It is not my own play, podcast, or whatever. It's whatever they that Spirit wants to use. See, it's changing on its own, which is weird because I don't have Siri or anything on this phone. It does that sometimes. The Promised Land by Bruce Springsteen. So what is the Promised Land? What you came here to, the promise between you and the Creator. Okay? All right, it's the Promised Land. Your home, your love. It's here too. Elvis Presley used to sing about the Promised Land. All right, what do we got for Scorpios? Please don't take what doesn't digest. Leave it for somebody else. Okay? Use your discernment. Okay? Your discernment. Check things out. Go by what one person says. Invest in yourself. That's why you are having, or we've had issues, is because we believed in other people. We trusted that they had our best interest. They may love you, but they don't always know what makes you happy, right? Don't start, Kaylin. I would love to have some mashed potatoes and fried chicken. I love fried chicken. A little Cajun gravy on there. Oh, boy. So now you're going to leave me and come back. I'm just kidding. Go get you something to eat, baby. The show ain't started yet. You can always rewind a little bit, like retrograde. 32207355255. All right, what do we got for Scorpios tonight, Spirit? What special messages do we have tonight for our lovely Scorpios? And it may be for you also if you have it in your chart. If you can go with the moon phases and this and that. Whatever this is, it could be happening. Like I said, the general message. Something special during the eclipse. I'm excited. Maybe the frequencies are going to change as it crosses. I love it. All right, what do we got, Scorpios? I have a Scorpio Venus. So lovers. They are the true lovers. Okay, we got 5 of water. There you are, up already. All right, we got the 5 of earth. Boy, we got a lot of change going on here, Scorpios, which is what your thing, death and rebirth, constantly. I love it. Okay, we've got Moloch, which is the tower. We've got the magician in reverse. Your surrounding, or the center is Mercury. Oh, gosh. This is hilarious. And then we've got the 4 of air. Then we've got the 9 of earth in reverse. We've got the 4 of water right side up. We've got the seeker in reverse. And then we have the overall energy, the mayor of fire. So you may have some fire in your chart or dealing with a fire sign. Okay, you're projecting that, Douglas. We're already having trouble with it. So calm down, baby. If we don't have connection, that means we don't have to worry about answering the phone. We ain't got to worry about answering the text. We can relax for a time. Nobody can deal without not having a phone. Oh, if you don't have me, I'm always here. Just think about me. That's so sweet, Douglas. But I don't want y'all to depend on me so much. I want you to depend on yourselves. I can just give you the tools. Okay, so we got the Mayor of Fire. Don't mind the kids making noise. You can't? Yes, you can. All right, thank you, Bruce. Desire, you too. Rattle and hum. Haha. I love it. All right. So we got the 5 of water in reverse. Okay, right side up, that is crying over spilt milk, feeling the lack, looking back at the past, or missing someone, or, you know, hey, yeah, I do. I love y'all too. Okay, so we're looking back on the past or whatever it is, but it's in reverse. You're no longer holding on to these things. You guys are changing. Desire. That's where that fire comes in. Desire. And you guys love. All right. You little hot tamales, you. Okay, so we got the 5 of earth in return, right? So you're not looking at the spilt milk anymore. You're looking at the 2 cups you got, the union, the connection. Okay, and here's the 5 of earth. You don't feel left out in the cold anymore. You don't feel abandonment. Because why? You're not alone. You're not alone, even with the people you can't see with the naked eye. But your family's all around you. Your angels are there. They'll let you know if you just listen. All right. She's my everything. She's my protection. That's a good queen behind a king, right? You got to trust your queen. Can't treat her like garbage because she's the one that's got your back when you ain't around. She's your ears when you can't hear. She's your eyes when you're focused on something else. Okay, so we got the Moloch, which is the tower. Okay, so things are changing. Okay, that tower. You're connected. So now the tower has come for change. It's not a bad thing. We always have the calm before the storm, but we also know that lets us know that erratic change knows that something's coming, right? The storm. But at the same time, the people that have faith know that after the storm comes the rainbow, right? Or, you know, sometimes we do have aftermath, but sometimes that's cleaning out that, okay? Then we've got the magician in reverse. So you haven't been alchemizing and not listening to the, you know, the recipe or the solution, or you haven't been able to, or you just can't see it right now because you're stuck, okay? But here we go. We got Mercury. We're going through Mercury retrograde right now. So just take a little time, slow down just a little bit, experience, and then also check things right now. Try not to make any contracts during this time. If you do, double check, double check, double check. Okay? And read the fine print and in between the lines. Here we go, the true colors. Show your true colors, baby. See your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. Your true colors are beautiful like the rainbow. Sorry, this thing's a little bit smaller. Dude, don't think about it. Seriously, dude. Can't even put him in the... Show me a smile. Don't be unhappy. Remember when. Crazy that you think it all you can. Call me up. We'll happy there. 'Cause I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. So she's supporting you. She's saying she knows that you're here. I mean, you can call on her, right? Because she sees who you are. Like a rain. So go where you get the support. And don't get mad at the ones that don't know how. Because they're not getting it either. All right, so we got the 4 of air. Okay, so you're worried about your stability because the tower is coming down. You're afraid that things are going to happen. Don't worry about that. Live today as if it was your last. Make the steps and plans for tomorrow. See your true colors shining through. 'Cause I see your true colors. And that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. Why do you think she wears all the crazy colors in her hair? True colors. True colors are shining through. I love you, Cyndi Lauper. 9 of Earth. So things haven't come to fruition. All your hard work. You're at a stage where you hit a plateau. You don't know which direction to go. Hey Tunes, what's up? And here we go, the 4 of Water, which means you're only taking half. Okay? Okay? One side rules our, I think it's the right side rules our emotion or spiritual, and the left side rules the logical side. I forget which one, but you're only using, and we're only using and denying ourselves the whole thing, right? We don't need to do that. So when the gift is coming, right, we're only using half of our potential. So we got, you can call me Al. Y'all hear all the kids? I love it. All right, and then we got the seeker. So you are now seeing that you haven't been getting the truth, maybe not being truthful to yourselves, and you just want to come out of that. So now you are the mayor and the creator now. To me, I like the mayor fire, or okay, so the mayor fire would be like the king of fire. He's a little bit more than just the Queen of Wands. He's very business oriented. He's the heck yeah or no person. There's no in between. He puts all his passion and creativity into it, and he shines brightly and can come up with ideas all the time. He's a good person to hang around, by the way, or her. Okay, but it's also, look at him. He's so serious about his passions. And that's who you are right now. If you can be my bodyguard, I'll be your long lost pal. Do I need a bodyguard? Because why? He's an inventor now, right? He's most wanted. Yes, that's you, Scorpio. But sometimes, even though you're seeking, you're hidden. You are hidden. Your inspirations, your goals, they're hidden right now. I would wait too, until they come to pass and they're launched. All right. So it seems like one of y'all's going to need bodyguard. And I'm hearing, going through everywhere, somebody's going to be, because this is the year of the 8, right? We put our ideas, planted the seeds last year. We're doing the work. Next year is supposed to be the harvest year, but you can still get, reap the rewards right now too. All right, what message do we have from the musician, Spirit? He's surrounded by sound, That's what he's saying. He's seeing angels. This is a cool song. Bodyguard, I could be your long lost pal. I can be a little better. Call me Al. So that means he's saying, call me by my name, Al, because we're friends. Bruce Springsteen's in the house. What do you mean I'm not going to be here tonight? I'm here right now. Okay. Bruce Springsteen. Perspective. There will always be magic even on the darkest nights. True. Toxicity. May your mistakes, like your sins, be your own. And they are. Right? To be in tune, follow the river, but keep your eyes on the sea. Because the sea is bigger. And the river's leading that. So stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Because they're all going out to the sea. All right. Okay, let's get some more messages here for you guys. I'm going to leave this here because it's too tight. All right, let's get y'all an overall message from the heart. Yes. It's Saturday night, Fiona. He's feeling it. It's okay. 222-11-25301. It's nice to be loved, Fiona. It is. All right. All right. Well, we got two then. Okay. Oh, look at the angel of love caressing the child. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay. That could be if any of you are missing someone special. But it is also the angels. Okay, your higher self. Oh, okay. All right, so here we go. Look how beautiful this is. Okay. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So a lot of times that's what I said before. You guys, through experience and emotions, you guys create laws. And then Libra, that would be Cancer, but water signs. But Libra is the one that judges, weighs who's right, who's wrong. And then Sagittarians uphold the laws. Go walking down there. Chris Isaac, Forever Blue. So somebody's lost because they say they lost without my baby. Look at all you lucky people with your love. Look at all the things you do. Somebody wishes they could be like you, happy. All right, what angel has a message for Scorpio? Oh, man, like here and listening to all these things going on. I am missing a step. It's all right. What do we got, Spirit? How you doing tonight, Tune? Okay, we got 31 Sandaphon. Power. All right. People don't realize how lucky they are. They don't appreciate it. They take things for granted till it ain't there. So we got somebody that's sad and they wish they could be like you. Okay, Sandoval. Love is the key to all knowledge, wisdom, and power. Dwell deep in this love, and you will see as God sees Christ in you. Told you we have Christ in us. You may actually probably have his bloodline. And if you think the powers that be don't know, guess again. That's why sometimes they hide your dates, time, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes God does that. Okay. Real Wild Child, Wild One by Iggy Pop. Yes, Wild One is free to experiment and be excited. Yes. All right. Sandoval is a great angel prince. I wonder who it is. He oversees the many powers given to the seraphim, including strength, abundance, beauty, and joy of living. Do y'all realize who this is? He gives you the gifts. He says, yes, this person should have this and this person should have that. I wonder who it is. Okay, seraphim including strength and abundance, beauty and joy of living. The seraphim were given so many powers that some of them felt guilty for being so much better than the other angels. Over time, guilt and fear took control, causing the loss of many of their precious gifts. Have you been the victim of sex abuse or violence? Had a relationship that was manipulative and destructive, or had jobs where your boss belittled you? All of these are symptoms of being afraid of your own power to speak up. Now, it could be vice versa. Just remember that. So you're putting yourself and feeling somebody else's shoes, right? Power is in the emotions. The power to experience love intensely, to feel a connection with God, to fulfill your purpose, to receive abundance, to know and express truth, and to maintain a healthy body. Some of the seraphim are blessed with amazing gifts, including the power to heal others. So maybe you are a healer or you're healing yourself. To direct the forces of nature, to manifest or destroy things, to see, hear, or feel other dimensions, and to see the future, or remember the past. When you have cleared away enough fear, you will know which of these gifts are yours. Be ready to accept them. Ask Sandoval for wisdom and self-forgiveness in this process. Maybe you felt like you've done something and you need to forgive yourself. Ask for forgiveness. You are rediscovering your power to love. Learn to let it flow naturally. When you are fearful of power, you may do many unconscious things to decrease, stimulate, or control what little you are still receiving. Okay? Do you use caffeine, sugar, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, stress, sex, movies, or too much or too little sleep to manipulate your feelings? To not experiencing them. So you may have an issue with that, or somebody in your life may. Okay. Let me catch up. Okay. Or too much or too little sleep manipulating your feelings. Are you on an emotional roller coaster? Or has fear reduced your feelings to a minimum, slowing the rate of vibration until you behave like the walking dead? When you have a strong negative feeling, it rips through your body, and you again seek to minimize all feeling. The intensity of emotional vibration, when used consciously, will help you release old wounds and beliefs. This is a part of your natural power to heal. Is there anybody out there? So maybe you're feeling lonely. Maybe you're wondering if anybody feels what you feel. Seraphim tend to judge themselves harshly and not allow time to learn and grow. Do you expect yourself to be perfect? Practice giving yourself permission to be a learner. It's okay to give ourselves permission. It's okay to forgive ourselves too, before we forgive somebody else, right? This process takes place in your feelings. Your mind can help focus and guide you, but your feelings will tell you what is true. There are many old beliefs about power. The old boy network tries to convince us that older white males in certain economic classes have more power than anyone else. And that could be in many things, not just that. Okay? But I've experienced that. How can that be good? Just tell me. If you are just because somebody's older doesn't mean they're right, right? If you are a woman, a Native American, or some other minority, poor or middle class, what are your power issues? If you are white and wealthy, do you feel guilty for doing much better than others? Have you denied the material world or retreated to a lifestyle where you pretend none of this matters? Okay. Ask Santa Paul to guide you through your life story to feel what you need to do. Find your fears and imbalances and take action to work through them. By allowing expression of your true feelings and by releasing emotional scars, you will open the flow for your power to return. You have to want your power for it to come and have to release your fear and guilt to use power according to your divine plan. If you are a seraphim, maybe you are an angel, walking angel, healer, I might be speaking to one, you will love ceremony. Invent ceremonies to help you remember the truth and reclaim your power, the victory march. The world waits for you to find your power and use it wisely. Call on Santa Paul often to guide you. I love it, man. I freaking love it. I admire your logic, Mrs. A. Human. That's what the commercial is. So we're supposed to interact with all of them, right? Oh, really? um, there was one of those shows that The Ghost Within the Shell. Go watch it, guys. I have a video on that in the past. That's what that's talking about. Heart is a Drum by Beck. Beck Morning Phase. The heart is a drum. If you close your heart off, you have no beat. You have no drum, right? The angels can't hear it. God can't hear it. All right. I love it, guys. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's in the house. Show me what you feel. 2021135 That's a good song. Listen to it, Scorpio. It's your song. Your healing song. All right. All right, what do we got, Spirit, for Scorpio? Ooh, y'all want to talk. Thank you, Spirit. As the light of day. Okay. Vision, yes. Hold your vision, baby. What is the vision of your reality? Not what you're seeing, but what you want it to be. Pull another one. Work with your shadow side. Here we go. Keep true to yourself, your autonomy. Don't let someone else dictate how you feel. You don't have to touch somebody else to see what your temperature is, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. The ride. If you would like to stay, you're more than welcome. If this is where we depart, I will see you on the next train ride to your destiny, right? I love it. We'll take another little break so I can go hear the kitties, stretch a little bit, feed my dog, and then I'll be right back to take care of Pisces. Yes, get y'all's trip ready. So if you're ready, Smooches, thanks for liking it. Scorpios, appreciate everything, and I definitely appreciate sharing the journey with you. I hope the same's with you, and I'll see you next time. Welcome aboard, Pisces. Come on and get your seat, get yourself something to drink. You know the drill. Get your pad and paper out, all right? So in case you get some messages. And you can also go back and check, put it in the playlist, and you can read it anytime you like. Yes. All right. Oh, all right, Zoe. I gotta get some doggy food for her out of the container. All right. Get her a handful so I can put some in the bowl. All right. Come on, baby. Time for your dinner too, ain't it? Yeah. Getting it. I'm getting it. You're beating me with your tail. You're beating me with your tail. That's why they call you a whippet, huh? You're a Doberman that ain't supposed to have a tail. Now I know why they cut them off. No, we ain't cutting yours off. We just have to stay out of the way of it. Yeah. It just shows you're happy, huh? Yeah, all the time. You get that tail going so much your whole body shakes. Are you dancing? Are you dancing? Alright guys, I'll get y'all some more dry food. Just give me on my second. Give me on my second. You know, y'all got to have some crunchies, little snacks. Right. Okay. Ew, pista. At least it don't smell bad. Where's the lid at? Where's the lid, Zoe? There it is. These Are the Days by Van Morrison. Ah, baby. Okay, you're getting together. You get so excited. Okay, guys, let me get y'all some dry food. Right now, people, is your time. Every day you get to be here is a gift. What you gonna do with it? You know, you want to, when you go, you're only going to take your memories and the love, everything. You're going to go back and you're going to tell what you learned. That's all we can take with us. And what are you going to take with you? What do you want to be remembered for? That's your legacy. It's not some, relative leaving you a lot of money. Do we want to make sure our kids are okay? But yeah, we got to teach them what to do with it too, I know, but they wanted more. I just gave them wet food. They wanted some dry food. I usually mix it together, but I didn't. So, and then they'll want treats later. And then if I'm eating something, they'll want some of that. This is how it goes. Just like little kids, they want to taste and eat what you eating. I just don't want them to bring any critters. They want to do their part too. But they know what Mama's going to do with it. So they run from me when I catch them. It's hilarious. No, I didn't feed Zoe. Sometimes I feed him at the same time. But because her tail, they all get feisty with her because her tail hurts people. I don't know how when she hits it up against the walls and stuff, it doesn't hurt her. You know what I mean? So the cats get upset because she hits them in the face with that tail, and they hiss and swat at her. So I usually feed them first, and then I'll feed her, so they're out of the way, you know, so she can eat peacefully. Sometimes I'll do it at the same time, but most of the time I do it that way. All right, here we go. So I just gave them a little bit of dry food because I didn't mix it. I usually mix them together. One of them's sleeping, so she's not eating. She's the big one. Yeah. My cats used to eat at the dinner table with us. Believe it or not. You know, they have the chairs and stuff. We would put a little bowl or plate there, and we'd all eat at the same time. My mom thought that was a little weird, but hey. You got one that eats with her hands, and yeah. All right, here we go. All right, all aboard. Pisces, welcome, welcome, welcome to the station. My name's Brie, aka Spirit. I work with Pandora, Sirius XM Radio, the frequencies of music to get the message. It goes sometimes with the cards, sometimes it comes, the cards just, and the music confirm for you what you already know. It's just being reminded and remembered. Okay, we got the water. Here we go. This is you in reverse again. So you're not being your true, authentic selves. You are afraid to show it. It's okay to be gentle, loving, and kind. Appreciative. Physically, verbally, in thought. All right, we got the 9 of water in reverse, okay? What else, Spirit, for our lovely Pisces? Okay, we got Scorpio. You might have Scorpio in your chart. I was just thinking that for some reason. Because we got like Cancer. You got 9 of water. I mean, you're all on the board, Pisces. All right, so you got the 4 of fire in reverse. All right, we got the Ace of Earth. You might have Earth in your chart, but this is something tangible from the divine. The world is your oyster, baby. It has been being bestowed. Here we go, courier of fire. Y'all must be maybe dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have Saggy in your chart, or you could be an Ophiuchus. Okay, Ophiuchus is from November 30th to December 17th. Okay, that's not a cusp, baby. It's totally different. It's the magical missing number 13, like the floors, where they want us to think that something is missing. So they take the 13th floor out. So it makes us always feel like something's missing, left out. It's a subliminal message. Okay? Things were taken out back in the Roman days, all right? So it is the 13th zodiac sign, the most spiritual and healing at the same time. Okay, thank you, baby. See, my husband lets me know so I don't get concerned, you know, and worried. He keeps in contact. Okay, here we go. The Mayor of Earth. So you've got a lot of tangible. You're concerned about money things, you know, assets. The world. Pisces. All right. And then we have Saturn. Okay. Saturn is usually when you dish out bad karma, it's coming back. It is coming back. And that's what Saturn represents. All right. So let's see what this is all about. And here we go. We got Cosmico. Okay. That's your overall on the bottom of the deck. Okay. What do we got? We got What Was It You Wanted? Bob Dylan. Oh, mercy. So what does that say to you? What was it that you wanted? Whatever you wanted slipped out of my mind. I didn't care. I didn't think about it. I forgot. What is it that you wanted? You know? 4122146 305. Yeah. See, I get, just because something happened today, I get to spend a weekend with my boo. So I'm excited. Right? All right, so let's get down to it. All right, we got 66 may be of significance to you. You may have been born in 1966. It was a good year. Maybe New York or Washington. You may be a Coast Guard, military, lifeguard, anything dealing with maritime. Even a woman is connected to maritime because she has water. As soon as that water breaks, why do you think people come to have babies here? Just saying. Okay, so I see that you may want to move from this, or you are not opening up. There's a few messages here. We will, thank you. He's working tomorrow, so we thought he was going to get some extra hours, but you see how it works. He had an easy night. He just had to sit there and wait for the tow truck. Thank God he's okay because it was a busy highway. Okay, we got the 9 of water. Sometimes 9 of water is where you're enjoying the good things of life, but you're holding back some of that love, some of that generosity. Here you're not, okay? Or somebody's not holding back with you or from you. And here we are. We got Scorpio, so you definitely may have Scorpio in your chart. That's a lot of emotion, baby. Scorpio energy, it's beautiful. Loving the color red may be a significance for you or somebody else. You're walking between two pillars in the deck, the regular deck. You're coming out of the water, okay, and you're going. You got to pass these guards, and you're going to wherever it is your destination is. You're being guided. You're coming out from all of those emotions onto land to where you're going to get your knowledge. All right. Then you've got the 4 of fire, and it's in reverse, which is stability. Right now, it may be like turmoil, turbulent. People are worried about stuff right now. You're letting the sea, and here it is. You're wanting somebody to rescue you, or life preserver. You're looking for that. It's missing. You want to write something too. You're not being able to be creative. You're going through a change. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Clash. The Clash Combat Rock. So maybe you're, look at this, 4 people. Here we go again. So maybe you are dealing with family matters that are not going so well. You're not knowing how to deal with them right now. You're stuck. Okay? And that's where this comes in, the Ace of Earth, which is a when you're in tune, then you can hold that world in your hand and everything is in your control. So Pisces, you're trying to have that control. But at the same time, this is a gift that has been given to you from the divine or the universe. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. Okay. Maybe you got, like I said, maybe you have the Scorpio in your chart with the Tower. But here we go, fire, courier of fire. So you're going to get some messages, hopefully, very creative message, or maybe something about your creativity, or maybe some of these family members, vice versa, think you're creative, or they're being creative. But in this was Shelleen DeLuckin. So it's all family drama right now. It really is. With everything going on with the Mercury retrograde. And then we've got Saturn over here. Everything is, the energy is just erratic. That goes back to the other read as well with the tower. You know, with the eye and everything. You're seeing this erratic energy around you. So you need to get that under control. Like you said, change your frequencies. So even though the world around you is chaotic, you're in the middle of that storm and it ain't touching you, right? So you're able to think and see your way out of it. Here you are, Palomina, you know, she was able to pray and get her, she also wrote and things like that. So she's gives you inspiration. Rock the Casbah. So we're rocking everything. We're tearing it down, and we're beginning again. We're going back to the drawing board. Thank you, baby. I appreciate Love with Life. I did go look at one of your things today. I love the way she sang that song. Oh my Lord, it was beautiful. I love the way people change it to fit them originally. So it shows how many ways you can change a song. All right, the Mayor of Earth. So maybe you have Taurus in your chart. Okay, that is a person that he's family man, because we've been dealing with this. He's a family man. He's trying to keep his business going. That is Capricorn energy as well. It's Libra energy. So you're wanting to take control of your particular world that the God has presented to you. You want to handle it, right? You want to be loving and kind. Of course, you got your helmet ready for anybody that gives you a hard time, like the bull that you are, resistant. But here we go. Look at that. So we've got the gifts from heaven and earth, right? So this is where spirituality comes into play, people. Your spirituality controls your mind or spirit, you know. All right, and this is the body, the earth, the material things. Hope I said that right. And then we got Saturn return. So, you know, maybe you feel like you did something wrong and it's coming back on you. You know, it's coming back up the river instead of down the river. All right. So here it is. You're looking back to as your childhood, okay? Things have been cut out. Maybe people have passed on, your ancestors, and time. So maybe you just need a little patience, a little wisdom, right? And have the heart of a child, and things should change around. You know, if it's hurting so bad or things are going and it's been a rough day, just get your music and then listen to something funny and just start freaking laughing. All of a sudden, you were grouchy earlier, you were cussing, ranting, raving, being irritable and standoffish. Now you're out here dancing. What did you smoke? I want some. Sympathy for the devil. Here we go. There you go, Fiona. The same album as earlier, but it's different. Sympathy for the devil. So now you're like, you know the devil's messing with you, and you're like, I'm laughing at you, man. Good try, but you ain't got it here, right? You ain't got it here. Hi, Daisha. Make sure you're the fighter. Okay. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. So the devil is coming up knocking and he's giving you his negative stuff, right? It's just all over. And here we go. We got the Cosmico, right? You know, he's saying God's pointing down peace and she's looking up. So that's the in-between. I'm not sure what that is, but it's kind of like a grandfather clock up here. And then we got one here. So remember who you are. Remember where your roots are. Remember where you came from. And it wasn't just from here. So you've got to remember who you are on a soul level. You know, be happy with your inner self. Embrace your spirituality. Embrace it. Because if you don't have spirituality, you really don't have a connection with the universe or God. Or whoever you call a God. Your angels, you're not. So therefore, you're always praying and nothing's happening. So he can find you. I love that. All right, let's see what the stars are going to say. Please let me introduce myself. Pain, misery, chaos. But then again, it could be, pleased to meet you. I'm here because I love you. I am your angel. So you're with the flow. Y'all are yin and yang, right? Y'all have a good balance of both. Y'all swim in and out. You interact. Go with the flow. Just understand it. You don't fight the current. Sometimes we just have to surrender and just float with it instead of trying to resist it and we go under, right? That's what's happening, Pisces. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. What do we got from the stars? 4022337 Are you going live tonight, Love with Light? Because I'll go over there. Just tell me what time you're going to go. Pleased to meet you. Why don't you guess my name? Keith Richards. Keith Richards. Perspective. Be your own best impersonator. Be your own best impersonator. In other words, if you're your true authentic self, it's going to take a while for people to recognize it. And Elvis had a good thing. He said, it is harder to live up to the image of a man or what people want you to be than it is to be your authentic self. So it is harder than it is to be yourself. So people go around fighting because they're worried what people are going to think. And there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. Now, if there is, and they're wearing a mask, well, you know what I'm saying here. They don't want you to see their authentic self. Okay, the toxicity or poison. Never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to. Let me say that again. Never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to. In other words, if you're being authentic, you ain't got to worry about whether somebody accuses you or not. Because your actions are going to show, no matter what they say. And we all know sometimes people say things to get us under control or to cover up what they do. But they can't cover up your actions and who you really are. If they really knew who you were, they wouldn't have done that in the first place. All right, the tunes. Laugh at your own darkness. We've experienced some of that tonight. You know, that people, you know, make sarcastic things that first started off with the P. Diddy and all that tonight. I mean, look at Jim Carrey. He took a lot of his pain and made fun of it because he embraced it. He didn't let it stop him, and he used it to motivate him. You know, people use fear to manipulate, or they get high off of that. You know, like these race car drivers, the speed, or the bungee jumpers and this and that. But of course, they do what they can for safety. Or they risk their own selves to entertain us. A lot of people have gone through that too. All right, let's see what we got here. Pisces. But people can accuse you, you know, allegedly. But if they don't got the receipts, you know, they just don't got the receipts. So be you. And as you can see, there's the Rolling Stones logo. So that was just playing, weren't they? So don't tell me it doesn't work. Okay. One Step Up, Bruce Springsteen, Tunnel of Love. All y'all are on the right. We just passed through the tunnel, guys, the Tunnel of Love. And I'm glad it's not the one at Disney World, because it's a small world after all. That thing drove me crazy. That was torture, man. That's like as bad as uh, Barbie, living in a Barbie world. That stuff just those songs that stick in your head. That was traumatizing to me when I was a kid. I saw all these dolls, I just tried to focus on that. Okay, here you go. I like it. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, the greatest healer. Like I said yesterday, the most beautiful music I've ever heard is kids laughing. And it just makes me feel good to hear them. Or scream with excitement. I don't like to see a child cry. And sometimes it's unnecessary why they're crying. They're hurting. They just need a hug and a little kiss on the bobo, and they're okay. They have to know that they're going to be all right. Okay, let me get y'all an angel, Pisces. Well, Fiona, at least I might get to watch that show tonight, right? With my baby. I get every chance I can to spend with them, because I know where my life's going, and it's going to be busy. People pull at you. They all want to be in your energy. So it's hard to find time for yourselves to regenerate and spend time with family. It's not how much time you spend with somebody, it's the time that you spend with them that is lasting. Yes, I'm going to go watch the Truman Show. All right. What do we got? What angel we got tonight? I think it's about me, that Truman Show. Okay. We got 20, Akhanon. Akhanon, communication, yes. And there's 5 components. Y'all go check it out. 5 components to communication. Effective communication. All right, 20. I think this was in, was it fire signs or earth signs? Y'all can check it out. It should be in one of those. This angel came out too. It may have been with the air signs. No, we didn't do the air signs yet. They're next. All right. It had to have been with either earth signs or the fire signs. I believe it was the fire signs. They all got the same angel. Y'all are having trouble with communication, I would imagine. All right. Alrighty. Here we go. Communication. And the angel said to them, be not afraid, for behold, I bring you good news of a great joy which will come to all the people. Luke 2:10. So y'all got a message coming. And we got these, the soldier of fire. The courier of fire. There's a difference between a soldier and a courier. Soldier, it would be a knight, and the courier is the pages or the young. So we got that. Y'all got something coming. Y'all got something coming. Akhanon is God's messenger who offers love and guidance. Here we go. Right here. Where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? This right here. There we go. Right there. He's giving it to you. All right. There we go. Is God's messenger, right? The courier of fire and earth. Is God's messenger who offers love and guidance as you progress on your pathway home. He often asks, okay, your pathway home is also here. Okay, when you're happy and love here, you're with the people that you love. You're at home, and your home is also your vessel. So you're home here. So if you take the messages, then it makes you at peace in here. And then not only that, you're on a journey here for a mission. until you go to your home, your next place. Okay? When you make that transition. So you are on a journey. Going home. Neil Young. Man, if y'all really knew how this worked, it's so simple. You just have to do it right, Pilgrim. All right, y'all will learn it. Alrighty. So we got, he often acts as an intermediary, bringing remembrance of your spiritual destiny, your purpose. And as his desire is to assist in your quest for truth. So you ask him for the help, you ask the angel, right? He will show you what you need. Communication. You can also wear obsidian. It's kind of like Wonder Woman's lasso. It keeps you truthful and it keeps others truthful around you. It takes a diamond to cut it. It's so hard, and it's like an armor. You can wear imaginary armor of that too when you need it. Okay. Call on Akhenaten often to part the veil of illusion, right? To get the truth. To tell if people's lying. And connect with your eternal self. And here we go again with Keith Richards saying confess. So, you know, can never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to. In other words, you know, people can't, you know, they can say whatever, but the truth and your actions show it, right? So they can't say things that isn't true about you. They have to have receipts. Okay. And that's also confessing who you are. It's showing who you are as well. And that's about illusions, right? The angels communicate at the soul level without words. We've been there before. Their deep feelings are transmitted telepathically, allowing no room for misunderstanding unless you got your ears and your spiritual ears and your spiritual eyes and mind closed. Humans have developed a verbal method of interchange that is custom made for deceit. Do you understand that? Here we can lie. We have forgotten our connection. When we were younger, we were connected telepathically. We didn't have cell phones, okay? So now we got these phones and people are what? Keyboard thugs. They hide behind it. What do they call it? The catfishing and all of that. Back in the day, we didn't have telephones like that. You know, we had the dial kind. And then they have taught us not to listen to our telepathy from soul to soul. Okay? And we are used to verbal communication. There, it's not needed. In heaven, it is not needed because your heart and spirit is open. You have no more shell. You are exposed. So you can't lie to anything. They see everything. They see your soul, your spirit, just like other people here do. They see who you are. Your spirit sees their spirit. If they are not from this earth, you can feel that too. Because we do have other species that are here. We got the receipts. All right. Misinterpretation and conjecture. To further complicate matters, most of us have been taught that it is not safe to say how we really feel. Because why? We're going to tell the truth, and then what? They're going to come back and hurt us some more? That's true. They do that. They do things to you, and then they threaten you to hurt you some more. That is extortion and blackmail. Okay, I've been a victim of that, one way or the other. All right. Like when they took my house, it was in my best interest? I don't think so. What are you afraid to expose and why? Strive to reach a level of loving but brutal honesty in relationships. Going deep into your feelings to reveal the truth invites an incredible outpouring of love and understanding. Akanon can be a remarkable communication assistant if you ask. They stay alert for insight. Then stay alert for insights into your own feelings. Like I said before, ask it. You can write it down on paper, and then just, quiet your mind, and then the thoughts will come, or a sign will come. Don't try to force the answer that you want. Just wait. It will come. And you can talk to other people's higher selves, their best selves, because they'll show you the worst self, the lower self. Like if you're having issues with family members and you don't understand what's going on with them and the communication's blocked, just meditate and, say, hey, I'm here. Focus on them and say, I'm here, I love you. And, ask the angels to help heal the situation. All right. If the relationship is troubled and karmic, seek healing and forgiveness. Because the communication issues or the intentions that they have or you have. It is most of the time communication. When there's a breakdown, you really don't have a relationship. Nobody's talking to anybody about anything. You don't know what's going on. And you just feel the stress. And then you start getting frustrated, cussing each other out, really not listening, and it just goes downhill from there. It is not necessary to like everyone. Uncomfortable feelings could be a valuable warning that this person is not for you. If the relationship is joyous, revel in the ecstasy. Ask Akanon to enhance communication with family members through love and peace. Seek ways to understand your differences, while striving to appreciate your sameness. We all just want to be loved, and that's true. I've said that from the start, in the beginning. That was in the overall message. Right, even during times that we were communicating with people on here that were just being distracting. All right. Write letters to the guardian angel of anyone who troubles you. So you could say, hey, so-and-so's guardian angel, can you help me out here? Kind of like the same thing I was saying a minute ago, by meditating and trying to focus on the good part of a person, Guardian angel of anyone who troubles you, and ask for the good of all concerned. Okay? What you are afraid to say reveals where you need to work. Are you reluctant or unable to tell others how you feel when things come up? So whenever we're feeling a little uncomfortable because we're worried about what they're going to think or say, then we are the one compromising ourselves, and this is not getting corrected. Okay? Dang mosquitoes. Bloodsuckers. All right. Do you even know how you feel? Are you fearful of their response? I just said it. Okay. Do you freeze up so you can speak? So you can't speak? That's kind of sometimes what they do to kids or others. Do you explode or react? We want response. We don't want reaction. Do you explode in rage? Can you trust others to honor your feelings? In other words, when you have a boundary, right? Do you try to please at any personal cost? Perhaps you could say anything and they would hear with an open heart and respond in love, like I did with Soup earlier. What difference does it make whether I'm male or female? It's not the message here. Okay. Relationships that are expansive, not expensive, expansive. ever striving for more heartfelt, true communication are precious gifts of love. The fear, anger, lack of trust, and hurt that relationships trigger mirror inner feelings. So a lot of times somebody will project on you or gaslight you because that's what they're doing. It's a polarity, it's a mirror, okay? But there's times we've had feelings, so when we see it in somebody else, even though we've corrected it, it can trigger you. And I don't mean to trigger anybody, right? All right. Your willingness to explore your dark side, to deeply feel what you fear the most, and release it in love. So dark side could be just your fears, worried about what people are going to think, if you're going to make it, blah, 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 blah. That is our shadow side. Anytime you want to go for something, but you're a little scared, you don't know anything about it, so we make excuses. Well, I'll do it later. Well, I really don't like that. Or, I'm not able to, this and that. That's an example. Just release it in love and say, give me the courage, angels. I really want to do this. Send me in the right direction and the people that put them in my place so that it makes my path and journey easier, right? You're relying on them. Releasing love will open the way to better relationships with others, okay? Seek truth in all of your communications, from things as simple as a birthday card to the complexity of a marriage. Know what is true for you. Try to feel what is true for others and find the way to understand each other. Glory to God from the Messiah. I love it. I mean, a lot of us were taught not to show our feelings, not to say anything. Just, how do you expect us to deal with this if we can't work it out? Just try to do it. Like when I get a little upset or somebody else snaps, I go, look, I'm not trying to hurt you. I didn't mean it. This is why this happened. I'm working on that. I am actively working on it. But if you are going to ask me to do something, then you should be doing it yourself too. You have to be that example. If you ask for it, then you must be doing it too. Let me get y'all a couple of cards. 2022527323. All right, when I come back on here tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the Truman Show and what we liked about it and what we got from it. Yes, go watch it with the family. Or The Mask, for that fact. And you wonder why people are laughing at you, because you look like The Mask. Truly, how goofy he was. He had to overextend himself and try so hard. The great diviner. So you may have, because you're a water sign, you may be also a reader or, a spiritualist person of any kind. You may be clergy, in the church, or just a very good divinator. Or this may help you if you can learn communication skills a little better. It will also help you if you are a divinator. That means you get messages and you're able to give them. All right, guys. Well, that's what I got for you water signs tonight. I was glad that y'all were here. Sorry about the Mercury retrograde messing with the, the technology. But as far as this 8th of April, like it showed in the other reading, the 8th, it's going to be a special day for y'all. And I'm hearing that a lot in a lot of different places that, and if you were born on that day, happy birthday to you, because you got something special coming. whatever that is, whether it's your uh, angels giving you gifts, if it's going to give it all to us. A lot of stuff can be revealed, you know, and I'm looking forward to it being good, right? So y'all should too. Don't believe all this fear stuff that this is the end of the world. Should you always ask for forgiveness? Yes. If you believe in God and Jesus, then, ask for forgiveness, because we are a spirit with a human, living a human experience, and we're learning. It's the same thing as if you start a new job. It's something you've never done before, but you needed a job. You wanted the experience. You wanted to try something new. You wanted to broaden your versatility. So you go into a job. You're on probation for 90 days. You are expected to make mistakes. People will oversee you, but if you have good communication, then where you have a little roadblock, then you can get it done. All right. So um, you're expected to make mistakes. Mistakes are only learning lessons. But if you keep doing it, it's something perfected that you wanted to do, good or bad. So we are expected to make mistakes when we are training on the job. It takes practice. So you can either practice at making mistakes or practice perfecting what you do and becoming the master at it. And anything new, you will learn it so that you can pass it down and share your knowledge for the next person, because you don't need it anymore. And most teachers are willing to teach if you are willing to learn. So, all right, guys. I hope y'all have a great evening or day, whatever it is. On the other side, it's probably Sunday. Um, y'all go check out Love with Light. Like him because he's real simple. He doesn't, go on for very long. He plays music. He's very good. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times people don't want to come back here. They rather, they've spent many lifetimes. I've been here many lifetimes. I don't know. I haven't checked it as far as to see, you know, um, I'm right at number 5 right now. My life path is number 5, so I've got a few more to go. Um, you know what I'm saying? I like being here. You know what I'm saying? I like the experience, the beauty, the beautiful things. There's things I haven't even seen. If it wasn't for people going and seeing, I couldn't see them. We are lucky to have what we have. It's easier to look stuff up and to see things that some people can't even get to. You know what I mean? All we used to have back in the day was, National Geographic and stuff like that. So we had the gift of photographers and stuff. You are a living spirit guide, Fiona. Take what you experience and learn and guide somebody else out of that darkness. 2222627 Again, 2222627 And today is April 6th, by the way. All right. So you got 4, right? 6, 20, 24 adds up to 8. So you got 4, 6, 8. Check that frequency out. All right. It's numerology, folks. We are ruled by the matrix. Numbers and letters. Letters mean numbers. Numbers mean letters. All right. I love you guys, and thanks for joining me here at the station to your destiny. Where we going for the bright side of the moon, right? Yes. Don't forget to like and share it. If you know somebody that wants to be entertained or learn something new, or Zoe, quit. She's itching so bad. She's allergic to these birds. But I appreciate you guys for being here, and I will be back again soon. I'm going to go enjoy my evening, and I hope y'all do too, and I hope y'all enjoyed uh, the music and the messages tonight. Just remember, guys, be the light, seek the light, be the light, and show the light within you, physically, verbally, and otherwise. I love you guys. Y'all have sweet dreams tonight. Okay. We are going out If I Coulda, Woulda, Shoulda by Lou Rawls. So remember, don't have any regrets. Don't be the coulda, shoulda, and the woulda. Do it. All right? All right, guys. Y'all are awesome. Thanks to all my moderators. Very loyal. You listen to that song, guys. We're going out with that. So don't have any regrets when you leave here, folks. All right? And don't have any regrets now, especially if it's something good. Okay? Because you don't want to get to the end of your age and say, man, if I would have only followed my dreams and not listened to others or do what others wanted me to do, I wasted my life. Okay? I don't want that for y'all. I like to hear when someone passes says, I have no regrets. I had a good life. Okay? All right, so if somebody's special in your life and you think you're going to find it somewhere else, well, guess what? You're trying to fill a void. You're in the shallows. All right, this is Spirit tuning out tonight, turning off the sign. We're going off the air. Sweet dreams, babies. Till we meet again.